So we open up in the Wong Desert. There's a beetle-headed merchant talking with a few Dai Li members, some Earth Empire soldiers who are digging around for something. And then the master of the Dai Li, a man named Men Gao, he comes up and he starts speaking with some of them, saying that they're going to find something soon. He tips the beetle-headed merchant, and the guy starts to leave. And they talk about something about how they need to find that last little piece that they need to perfect Kuvira's secret plan. They're looking around, they keep looking until they think they found something. A small structure buried in the sand. It looks like almost like a window of like the top of a stone building. Just then, as they find it, a comes by, picks up a few of the men, comes back another way, as there is some sort of flying beast that is taking down these people, when suddenly, Men, as he's about to be taken, he is whisked away by none other than Avatar Haman himself, who seems to be fully back inside of Kuvira's thrall after being apprehended by her and Akio in Ba Sensei. And as Haman, wordlessly takes away Mengo, he says out loud actually, as he sees what this thing is, it is a giant owl spirit attacking these people. He says, Kuvira is looking to take the minds of men, and she should have been looking to take the minds of the spirits. And then they escape off into the distance as we go back over. Instead of the desert, we go further and further up and to the west until, in the United Republic, we have Republic City. Having saved Republic City from the clutches of the corrupt Serpent Vino, the Red Lotus must take a rest before embarking on the next mission in Ba Sensei. With Mizu recovering in the hospital, Juju having to collect his mind after his regrettable killing, Jin Yi helping to hunt down the remaining enemies within Republic City, and Sora temporarily returning to his people to confirm their safety, Roho and Mei Lin must now attend an important meeting with President Sato. But will this recovery period end up becoming more than the two Earthbenders had thought? We'll have to find out. It's hard to do it when the thing is over here. So with that in mind, it's about 2 days after the last mission where you guys saved Republic City from Vino and his plot. What are you guys doing as you wake up in the morning? Where are you staying, Roho?
I guess I'm back. Am I still a terrorist?
No. You're working with everybody right now.
Right. I'm not a terrorist anymore. Okay, I'm back at my place, and I'm day drinking. Morning drinking, yeah. Okay, nice. What are you drinking? Bourbon.
Nice. Okay.
No, you know what? Tequila or whatever the equivalent of tequila from Mexico.
Oh, maybe something with a little bit of that cactus juice in it.
Yeah.
Just a hint of that.
Just drinking some of that. And I'm trying to,
Cool.
Feeling like, where am I going to go from here?
Yeah. Are you by yourself? Is anybody staying with you or?
If Zulu wants to stay with me, that's cool. Anyone else who doesn't have a home, I guess.
Okay.
I guess there are like refugees at my place, but whoever that may be.
Yeah, you have a penthouse, right?
Yeah.
So it's pretty. You got lots of rooms. I
got lots of rooms. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's probably the main spot where most people are staying. Cool. So you're thinking just kind of what's next?
Yeah. For me, I guess I'm like, you know what? Should I just stay here? Should I continue my journey?
Okay. Mei Lin, what about you? Where are you staying right now?
I don't know. They live from here.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, she's got plenty of money. She could have either taken a room with. I guess the Red Lotus as a group is probably at Roho's. I assume you would offer the penthouse and its multiple rooms.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
yeah, but they're there.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. Well, yeah. So you're probably there. Maybe Juju's locked in his room. Mizu's at a hospital. Jinny's already up and doing something else in the city. He's probably working closely with, if he likes him. I don't know if he likes Mako. He might just be looking for other people. He might be working with him. He's doing something like that. But yeah, so what is Mei Lin doing? How is she feeling?
you know, she's not feeling too great. That vision that she had with like the blood on her hands and whatnot, not the best. So she's probably like not at the house. She's probably at the library trying to look up, you know, just the same thing she's been doing. You know, trying to figure out how to be a better leader, how to, you know, write speeches, because that's possibly something she's going to have to do in the future. And not thinking about everything that has happened.
Yeah. Well, is she thinking about the fact that she announced on the radio a few days ago?
She's trying not to.
Oh, she's trying not to? Okay.
Because she's like, at least nobody knows what I look like.
Yeah.
So no one's going up to you and being like, "Oh, are you the lady?"
She hopes not.
Are you the queen?
She's trying to keep down low, you know, try not to talk too much, because at least her voice would be recognizable. So.
Gotcha. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Well, you guys do know that at about noon today, you've got a meeting with President Sato. She's got really important things to talk with you two about. She asked for you two specifically, since everyone else, well, she asked for Maylin specifically and said anybody else wants to come. You only know probably where Rojo is since he's been day drinking, I guess. So yeah, what do you guys plan on doing before you go and meet up with her at Town Hall? We'll continue with Maylin. What are you thinking about doing?
She'll probably just like hang out for the library for a few hours.
Okay.
If there are any books that interested her, she might go to a bookstore and try to buy them, because she can't really check out stuff because she doesn't know when she's gonna be back. And then she'll just go back to the penthouse.
Okay, gotcha. What type of books is she looking for?
History book, just more history books on different leaders, not just Earth Kingdom leaders, because that's what her focus has been on in the past. Okay. So like maybe Fire Kingdom, Water, or just different areas.
Well, so you can probably have time to read a good bit of a few of them, or one of them out of the few. You have one that is on Air Nomads, one on the Water Tribes, and one on the Fire Nation. Which one do you want to look at?
Air Nomads.
Air Nomads? Okay. So you kind of peruse through that, and you see that like what they had set up was to where this is just on them right before the initial genocide, before the 100-Year War began. And you're reading on how they had made an agreement that upon an air nomad being born, or an airbender being born, they would have the males would stay at male-exclusive temples in the north and the south, and then the women would stay in the east and the west. And this worked out pretty well for a while. There were some issues, but it seemed like they were mostly governed in very similar ways, which was just that elders would kind of work as a communal group together. Sometimes there'd be a grand monk, but they typically they didn't have an executive kind of positioning or anything like that. They just were given more respect and more adherence because they typically were the oldest and hopefully the wisest among these groupings. But other than that, they didn't really have hard structures. They kind of worked as a group, a community in a way. And that's kind of what you read about, and that was good in some aspects. It was really quick and easy to get effective decisions done, but it was really hard to communicate, especially outside of other temples. So the decisions made typically were for the best for everybody, but it took a while to get done. So, there's issues with it in that way. What does Maylin feel on reading that?
She likes the idea of not sole person being in charge. Because, different minds breed different ideas. So not having one tyrant would be good. Because, she's just used to Kuvira right now, and she's like, I don't like that. So she's like, maybe something different for the Earth Kingdom would be good, or Earth Empire. So.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. And is there anything else you do before you head on to Town Hall or City Hall?
Nah, she'll just go over there.
Go over there? Okay, cool. Rojo, what about you?
I guess I go out and I'm like, hey, Zulu, I'm also a little drunk. Zulu, you want to go for a little walk to Avatar Park?
Yeah, sure. We can go, man. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. All right, then we go.
Okay, yeah. So you guys go, and he's happy to be with you, but he seems a little bit embarrassed by the situation,
Drunk?
Okay. Yeah. And you guys go there. What do you guys do at the park?
I guess I'm just like, so how do you feel like you want to continue your journey with these Red Lotus?
You guys are walking through the park. It's early morning still. The sun's been up for an hour or two, and so it's very nice and warm out. You're walking with him, and Sulu says, "Yeah, I definitely think I do. At least until my brother's fine. Other than that, he's the main reason I'm here. I want to help him. I want to get him out of there. After that, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know how long this war is gonna take. I mean, they're at war now. Like, who's to say that they're not gonna come and fully take over the United Republic at some point too?
It's crazy out here. It's crazy out here.
What about you? Why do you ask?
I have no idea. I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm being honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? I might stay here if I'm being honest with you, Zulu. But if you do continue your journey, let me, and I take off the necklace and I'm like, take this with you.
You give him the element of the heart.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Like, keep it safe.
He said, "Okay, I will."
Okay, cool. And I pat him on the back and I'm like, well, I got a meeting to get to.
All right.
Stay safe, kid.
Will do. Sounds good. He's like just holding it and looking at it. So yeah, you head to the meeting. By the time you guys get there, are you still drunk? You think?
I'm like a little tipsy. I'm not like drunk. I'm not like hammered.
Yeah.
I'm not like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I think if you gotta be like really close to smell it.
If you asked him to say a really hard to pronounce word, he'd have trouble. Is that what you're saying? But other than that,
a slight slur. Maybe he stumbles a little bit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He's doing that thing where he's like.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So do I see her in the streets, or do I see her like in the?
Yeah. You guys probably meet up at there's a big plaza leading up to the city hall, so you guys definitely see each other first.
I'm like, oh, Queen, how's it going?
No.
A few people probably look around more like, I can't believe you just called her that. That's so weird.
Maitland's just like, hi, Rojo.
Yeah. How's it going? Are you excited for this meeting?
Maybe?
Yeah. Do you know what this is about, by the way? I've never met the president.
Does Maitland know anything, or is it just like, come meet us?
It's just come meet us is basically what it was. Yeah.
Okay. No, I know nothing.
Okay.
Other than that, President Sato wants to talk.
Yeah, she's a very good leader. I'll tell you that much. She saved the city multiple times, and she's been to a few of my games. So she's a pretty cool person. I'll tell you that much.
Are you intentionally slurring your words?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Rojo being day drunk?
She can't blame him, honestly. Everything that's been happening, it's like, yeah, I understand. Just don't embarrass me.
Awesome. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Well. Cool. Well, you guys make your way in there, and Sato pretty quickly gets a meeting with you two. She brings you up there, and she starts to tell you guys a bit of the situation. So last time you guys did, you got the letter yesterday from Kira, but she doesn't need you guys in Boston Say until about 4 or 5 days from now. So you know that you got a little bit of time before you need to go do that. Not to mention you guys are kind of helping lock down Public City. So she brings you in, and she sits you down, and her office has I imagine the Venetian blinds kind of look, except it's midday, so it doesn't look too weird in there. She sits you down. She asks if either of you want a cigarette of some kind because she's smoking. Yeah, okay. She has the window open. She puts it out and then closes the window. She says, "So, how's it feeling, Malin, after the announcement?"
Not much different yet, I suppose.
Okay. Is anybody else from your Red Lotus group able to come or no?
I haven't seen anyone else.
Yeah, I think one's still in the hospital.
Mm.
One's a mopey boy. The other, I think, is with Mako.
I understood.
The boy, I don't know where the boy's at.
Oh, understood. Well, I'm glad that you two are here at the very least. I'll get straight to the point. Have either of you heard word about the Southern Earth Kingdom?
No. Let me know.
Understood. Well, and she kind of recaps you a little bit, just in case you two aren't aware, at least if somebody's not aware. So right here, this northern part of the Earth Kingdom is essentially the mainland of the Earth Empire. This, everything from here that goes from where Ascension landed to Yai to Boston Say to a few other places, that's kind of where Kuvira has the most control. And then this over here is the United Republic. So this was some of the conquered Fire Nation territories back in the 100-Year War, when instead of giving it back to the Earth Kingdom or Fire Nation, they said, you know what, it's its own country now, the United Republic. They, after Kuvira killed Korra, basically she was going to just send in armies and her original Colossus to go take them down. But that didn't work out, so instead she just, over the 20 years, started to take control from underneath them. So it's essentially owned by her in all but name. You know, it's still called the United Republic, but it might as well be an extension of the Earth Empire. The only place that doesn't have a lot of soldiers is Republic City, mostly because a lot of the guards, or a lot of the cops, were paid off by Vino, who was paid off by Kuvira. So, but now that a lot of those people are getting taken out, that is kind of going away, hopefully. That being said, the southern Earth Kingdom right here, they, 10 years ago, King Wu was actually the one who was about to make an attempt to rebel against them. While it appears that Fire Nation extremists went in and killed King Wu, I have my doubts on that. I'm not 100% certain if that's what actually happened. That being said, they are being treated particularly unwell right now by Kuvira's reign. A lot of them have been ignored, looked over. There are rail systems going into those places that help get a lot more materials, but especially now that the war has begun, a lot of those rails have stopped service. This in regards as well to the fact that they are being highly taxed and not being given much compensation for that has been, pushing a lot of them to civil unrest and potentially a war. Particularly those in Omashu, calling for the monarchy to return in some way, or at least a leader who's not Kuvira. So, considering the fact that Mei Lin here just announced that she is someone who is in the line to take the throne, I figured I'd let you know that a small confederacy of Southern Earth leaders are meeting in a place called the Misty Palms Oasis. I think it would be most advantageous if Mei Lin and perhaps somebody else could go down there, have a meeting with them, and potentially work out some sort of deal. I need to stay here, however, in Republic City. I need to take care of the United Republic, and especially this city, to make sure that we can clean out everything that's left over from Vino. It seems he had his grips a lot deeper in the city than we thought. So, because of that, I need you two to go down there, and, well, that's about the long and short of it. You get as much as you can out of them. If you can get them to help either give you guys reinforcements, rebel against Kuvira, whatever we can get, I would appreciate it.
Cool.
What do you guys say to that?
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Excellent.
Nice.
We'll try our best.
Let them know
how we get
that anything that you two say has my approval. So just remember, you'll be speaking on behalf of the Northern Earth Empire as well as the United Republic. So just have that in mind.
Cool.
Okay.
How are we getting there?
That's up to you. I can help you with any way that you need to. I have people who can fly you there by plane. I am told you have an airship and your own plane of some kind, I believe.
Yeah, we can't. We don't know how to fly.
We don't have
we
yeah.
need someone to fly us.
Understood.
Or
Well,
we can take a bus, you know.
It might take a while. I mean, you have to. So, there are some trains that can take you to the border, but we'll figure out something to get you there.
Cool.
So, yeah. Do you guys have a preferred method of travel, or?
I guess a plane. But
The fastest.
Yeah.
We're meeting in what springs?
Misty Palms Oasis.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
I
was
said springs
confused.
by accident.
Okay.
how do you feel about this, Queen?
You don't have to call me that.
Maylin.
Maylin is, Maylin's just fine. This is a lot of pressure. Yeah. That,
What do you have nothing to worry about. You just have to go out there and the people will believe in you, I swear.
Will they?
Yeah, I believe in you, and I'm from one of them towns too. I'm still a little drunk.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, did the president notice that I was a little tipsy?
Definitely. Yeah. That's why she decided to recap everything for him.
Not gonna lie, I thought you said Southern Water Tribe, and I was like, wait, I'm really confused.
Oh, no, my bad.
Oh, actually, can I ask what was it called? The Misty Springs?
Misty
Palms
Oasis.
Oasis.
Misty Palm Oasis. Would Rojo know where that's at, or is he?
Yeah, he would. Yeah, probably. It was basically the only trading outpost in the Wong Desert.
Okay.
But after years and years of it being the only one, it's grown quite a bit to where it's basically its own small town now.
Oh.
It used to just be like a really small, handful of buildings, trading posts, and all that stuff. But now it's pretty big. So.
Well, then you know what? I think you would know this place.
Okay.
It's where my mother met my stepfather actually.
Oh.
Yeah. We had to move from our town there, so yeah. It's be exciting to go back. I was poor when I was there.
Okay. Oh. Good memories, bad memories.
Mixture of both.
That is life.
Okay. So, Maylin, do you want to take me or you want to take someone else? I'm stumbling when I'm saying this.
As long as you drink some water, you can come along.
Yeah, what I've been drinking looks like water. I'll tell you that much.
Oh no.
Cool. Well, before you guys leave tomorrow morning, do you go and do anything at all, say anything, or in Republic City before you leave?
Is it nighttime? Is it daytime?
It's getting now. It's afternoon to evening time, so yeah.
I think he would walk to the what's that thing called? The gold? Is it called the Golden Palace?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pro bending.
Yeah, you just walk there and be like, good times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you go there, and there's probably like Sulu and Kim Kai are there.
Okay.
Kim Kai's probably like they're not playing; they're just talking in the arena.
Okay. I guess I walked up to him and I was like, "Hey guys, have you seen my teammates?"
They kind of look like awkward because it looks like they're having a kind of intense conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
okay.
yeah, Kim is like, yes, I did see them. I believe that they were in at the noodle restaurant you often frequent.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm sorry. Did I walk in on something?
No, you're fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, quite.
Zulu, are you good?
And he's like,
okay. Can I pretend to like? Oh no. Can I walk away, but also just kind of like? Is there a place I can like?
Yeah, sure, you can. They're basically just talking about how he's really. So like, even though Sulu wasn't on the team, he was pretty close with Hina and Kim and Lei. He was close to all of them. So he's feeling pretty upset that it's like. So I know he was your uncle. I get that. You tried to help kill my friends.
Okay.
And I figured after what happened with Lei and Roko, you would maybe want to like
help us.
Yeah, okay. I was. Thanks. Who said that? No, but he says that. And Kim is. He's just like I understand. I didn't know what to do. I want to make things right now. I'm really sorry. Yeah, they're just basically the conversation goes on from there.
Okay, cool.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
So, so I take it. Do you go to the noodle restaurant after?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like, all right, time to go to the noodle restaurant.
Well, what about you, Maylin? What are you planning on doing?
She'll probably go shopping, but not clothes shopping. She'll probably like get some like just supplies, like basic food.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a cool knife, so she'll have 10 knives instead of 9.
Gotcha. Okay.
You should take what's his name again? What's Robbie's character's name?
Juju.
You take Juju with you.
If you would come, I don't know.
If you saw him, he's sitting out on the balcony like
giant eye bags, hasn't slept.
Yeah, his hair is like in his eyes.
You know what? Maybe I should leave him alone.
Yeah, you see him and it looks like he is having issues trying to sleep. He's having issues with quite a few things. like there's maybe a moment or two where you think he's talking to somebody, but there's no one there. You're like, okay.
Oh, he's a little crazy. I don't know what to
Maybe
say.
on the down low, I'll like slide a cup of tea his way when he's not paying attention.
He doesn't respond, but he does take it, and he looks like he's enjoying it. So, okay. What type of store are you going to find? You see, I'll say you find food pretty easily, and it's what type of food are you getting? Are you getting
Just like not. You don't have to cook it. Just in case. I don't really know like what's going on, like how long we're gonna be there, if we're gonna get food. So like jerky and stuff that camping would be good.
Yeah, maybe some like fruits and stuff that are like hydrating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, you get that. And then what type of store are you looking for to get like weapons?
You know, a weapon store, or like if she can't find like a weapon store, then maybe she'd go to like, you know, a normal like, I don't know, out like grocery outpost or something and get like just a kitchen knife, just something extra. So she doesn't really care what, she just wants more.
Gotcha. Do you know how many knives she still has on her?
She has 9.
9? Okay, cool. So you've got all of those, and then I'll say you do find in like kind of the downtown area, you find a few places where they're selling like an assortment of things like that. Do you want like just another, like this guy has like throwing knives, he's got hunting knives, he's got very like ceremonial knives, he's got like serrated ones, like stuff like that, and then he's got other ones that are more like utility, like they have different blades on them for different uses. Which one are you kind of thinking about getting?
Maybe like some throwing knives or a throwing knife, because like she does like to not be very close up with people if possible.
Okay, yeah. So with these, I'll say after you get those, and that it'll be minus in the food, it'll be minus probably like, we'll say 40 gold.
Okay.
40, yeah. So you use that. And now, if you want to write down in your notes for your throwing knives, these, essentially when you throw these, you throw the full set of 10. And essentially what you do is, depending on, for every 2 you get in the d20 when you roll, it'll increase how many knives hit. Does that make any sense? So if you get like a 4, only 2 of the 10 hit. If you get like a 12, 6 of the 10 hit. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes total sense.
20. All of them hit?
All of them hit, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and for every 2 you add another, wait, let me make sure this makes sense. No, that doesn't make sense. For every 4 you throw, that's another d6. There you go.
Okay.
So if you get all of them, that's what, like 4d6? Yeah, so okay, there you go.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was gonna say for every 2, I was like, that'd be 10d6. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Everyone hits him in the head.
Wait, okay, so when I roll,
Mm-hmm.
every time I get...
Every 2?
Every 2.
And every integer of 2 gets you a knife hit, and then for every 4 knife, that's, we'll divide that by 4. And then,
Okay.
yeah, that'll be how many d6 you get to roll.
That sounds good. I'm not gonna remember that, but when
I'll remember it.
I'll listen. When I listen back, I'll write it down.
Yeah, no, you're good. Cool. Okay. Gotcha. And,
So I have 9 knives plus 10 throwing knives, like 9 normal.
So these ones are like, they're like this big. They're really small ones, but yeah, they're very angular and aerodynamic. So when you throw them, the guy actually, he says, you know what, how about I throw in a little something extra? And this is like a really older guy, and maybe it's because he's trying to flirt. Maybe he knows something that he's not supposed to know, but he kind of gets that you're about to go. Well, no, I meant maybe he recognizes your voice because he listens to the radio a lot. He gives you a sheath that you put on your arm where the knives sit, so you can essentially throw them out like that.
That's sick.
Do you want that on your left or your right arm?
Her left arm.
Your left arm? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. He gives you that for free, and he says, good luck out there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Is there anywhere else that you want to go to as the night is winding down before you head back to the penthouse?
No, she'll probably head back to the penthouse and just like start packing up, taking things that she doesn't want to leave behind because she doesn't know if she's coming back. So
Understood. Cool. Well, since you took the time to relax, for this session, roll a d6, or you can roll a d6. Roll a d6 as like a little bonus health for this one. Rojo?
Yeah.
Actually, hold on.
I got a 6.
Nice. That's a good first roll.
Nice. Now her total health is at 100. That's crazy.
Is it really?
No,
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, that's awesome.
that would be actually insane. I don't think anybody's even close to 100.
No. I don't think
Sora is spiritually.
Dude, you might as well be. Okay, cool. Well, Rojo, you make it to
Nice.
the noodle shop that you and Uko and I realize we have Goro and Moro, so Moro's name is now Moru.
Moru?
Yes,
Okay.
Moru. Yes, so Moru's your waterbending partner. Uko's your firebending partner.
Okay.
Yeah, you go in there, and before you even see them, Uko runs up and she hugs you because she had no idea you were in the city.
Okay.
And to hear that you helped basically save it and save a bunch of people's lives. Moru's really hyping you up because he heard about what happened and he thought that was really cool that you have done that. So
Yeah. I was like, hey, how's it going, guys? I just came to see you before I head out. I love you both.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Uko says like, where are you going now?
I'm going somewhere south of the Earth Kingdom.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are you still drunk, right? I mean, it's been 12 hours. I was just wondering.
It's fine. You know what? I am. I'm a very light drinker.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Well, she just laughs. She thinks it's funny.
Cool.
But she says, "Oh well, be safe. I was hoping you would stay in town longer."
No, yeah. Well, when I'll get back. You know, I always come back.
Yeah. Yeah. Moru slaps you on the back a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, Rojo is always off on another adventure, always doing something, huh?"
Yeah.
You can tell he's very clearly like inspired by you, trying to be better. You know. So.
What do you mean? No, yeah. I'm sorry. Wow, fuck. I keep getting their names. Who's the
Uko and Moru.
Uko. Yeah, Uko. I don't know if you know this, but I saw you on the train not too long ago. I was wearing a mask.
You were that weird guy.
Yeah, I was a weird guy. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just trying to see how you were doing. I saw you and I was like, whoa, that's her. She didn't die, which I'm so happy you didn't do.
Yes, I'm happy I didn't die either.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of you as well. She says she like taps your shoulder.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. So what happened when you left? Did you see like a big ass like dinosaur looking thing?
What? No.
You didn't see like a big machine?
She left like an hour before that thing.
Okay. I thought it was like she just like missed it or something like that. Okay.
No. Well, they probably did. In reality, the ship was probably passing over that thing as it was under the water before it came out. But she didn't see anything. So.
Yeah. I don't want to tell you this, but there's a big ass machine out there that's crazy.
Oh.
It could end the whole world, but
that's quite frightening.
It's okay.
Is that where you're going to deal with this monstrosity?
No, we're gonna settle some unrest in the desert, where I'm from.
Well, wonderful.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully, if I get back, I'll deal with that other thing too. I don't know, maybe. Who knows?
Well, I hope to see you again soon.
I hope to see you again too, and I like pop her on the nose.
Yeah, sure. He walks away.
And I'm like, bye.
Bye. And
actually, no, I grab a noodle on my way out, and with the bowl. I take the bowl with me.
I thought you meant like one noodle. I was like, oh, okay. Cool.
I'm a mess. As I walk away, I just think I'm like, I don't know, man. I would love to be a hero, but I didn't win that tournament fair, and I'm not very good at anything out here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. So he's feeling conflicted?
Yeah, he's feeling conflicted. He's like, I guess I'll do this.
Gotcha.
But he heads back home.
Cool.
Noodles in hand.
Gotcha. Well, you guys get back to the penthouse, and you start working. Or you, I guess you both pack up and.
No, he doesn't pack up. He just falls straight asleep.
Okay. Well, whatever. You guys get up the next day, and we can move along a little bit there. You guys basically, you make it to the plane. President Sato got one of her helpers, basically, who's a pilot-looking guy. Mm-hmm. He takes your bags. He's got a plane that's even smaller than the Lady Luck. Oh. This is like a rich person jet, like a private jet, Uh-huh. And he puts you aboard, and you guys make your way. Do you have any sort of things that you guys do or work on or talk about on the flight over over as you start flying from Republic City all the way over to the Wong Desert.
Yes, he just he turns to Maylin. He's like, "What happened yesterday?"
Oh.
What are we
Okay.
doing? I don't really remember yesterday, if I'm being honest with you.
That's okay.
I'm wearing the same shirt. There's like obviously throw up on my shirt.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I don't even know what you're talking about, but yeah, I'm perfectly good. I just need to know what like, because I don't think, like, you went to a meeting, right?
You were there too.
I don't think that's right. I would have remembered being at a meeting.
Okay. Well, we're going to Misty Palm Spring or Misty Palm Oasis.
I say one word wrong and it fucks up the whole session.
And we're just gonna meet some people and see what we can do.
Oh, nice. Oh, I used to go there. Yeah.
Yeah, you talked about it.
Oh, I did?
You did.
Oops. Oh, man, I shouldn't be drinking.
No, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't even have that much to drink, if I'm being honest with you.
Are you okay?
Fine. I'm perfectly okay. I like your new wrist thing. What is that?
Oh, yeah. I just take a knife out. Like, look, I have 10 more knives.
You have 10 more
I
knives?
have 10 more knives.
You really like to stab people, I'll tell you that much.
If I don't have to, I don't want to stab people. This is for
Protection?
protection, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. I should have actually bought something because I don't have anything other than my bending. Ooh, I should buy something.
Too late.
Before you guys boarded the plane, did you take any NPCs with you at all?
Oh yeah,
So-
who do you want to take?
Yes, so I can say that they dramatically exit the bathroom to reveal that you brought them, or you didn't bring them. So the list of people we have there, the first one on the list is Opie the Possum. So I'm guessing you guys definitely took that. No.
Definitely over.
So there is Moru, Roho's waterbending teammate, coward and cheater, wants to be redeemed. Bufu.
Oh. Buffalo nuts.
Sulu. You probably didn't want to bring Goro. Talk to Mizu's other dad. Probably didn't want to bring Haruka. Bo Lin is actually also deciding right now if he'll be staying in Republic City. Or he will be staying, but he's trying to decide what he wants to do there. Hina, the underground fighter and probender, who you can tell is kind of she's accruing a lot of anger and frustration right now.
That makes a lot of sense.
At the fact that both of her friends, or two of her three friends, are dead, and the third one is like tried to betray them. So she's pretty upset. And then there's Dien, the Earthbender, who is part of the Republic City, was Fire Lord. I keep wanting to call him Mako. Iroh, his guard from the first Republic City session. He's just getting he's getting a little scared because he doesn't want to die because the death of his friend Wong is finally setting in. And then Neitu is the healer who definitely wants to help people. And those, I believe, unless I'm missing somebody, are the options. So did you guys bring one person, two people?
Is there anyone you wanted to?
Well, shouldn't we bring Sulu along? Because this is like his area too, right?
I guess so. He did just travel here, but he probably knows the land a lot better than me. It's been a long time since I've been here.
He would absolutely go if you invited him. So.
If he wants to. I mean,
bring Zulu.
Okay, cool. Do you bring anybody else or no?
Should we bring a healer?
That would be nice to have a healer. Yeah, I don't know. Will you bring the healer?
Yeah, Neitu, absolutely.
They both come out the bathroom at the same time.
No, I would say Neitu actually does know a little bit of plane stuff, so she's probably the co-pilot with the pilot up there.
Nice.
And they're talking about something. And then, Zulu, like, he comes out, and you hear, like, the flush sound button in the bathroom. I'm okay. I'm feeling much better now. No, but you guys are... Yeah, you're all together now. You're talking about that. Sulu points out to you, by the way, there is some, like, Republic City police uniforms in here if you wanted to change into that. I know you have that, and he points at, like, he kind of gestures at the vomit on your
Oops! Yeah, sure, let me go change.
Cool.
So I go change.
I actually forget what
Do
they look
these
like.
suits have anything cool on them, or do I just look like...
Let's look it up. Police Okay. Yeah. So you got like maybe some light armor on. Probably not the full set with the big shoulder pads, but you got like a gray uniform. Do you take a little bit of reduced speed for extra defense or no? Do you feel like the shoulder pad pieces or no?
No, I'll just take those off
Okay.
if I can.
Cool. Well, you got a cool, stylish little outfit, and if you want to use them, you've got the little like wrist things. Only on one hand though.
Nice. I'll take that. And
Cool.
I'll be like, haha. Now I have a weapon.
Nice. Is he middle bend? I can't remember.
He it's not like his best. He can do other things. He can do everything else except lava bend.
Okay.
His middle bending is not the best.
Gotcha.
I think
Okay.
I got one in it.
Cool. Well, you guys took Sulu and Natu with you then? Nice. All right. And yeah, is there anything else you guys talk about before you get there? You're about to land, and you're gonna.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're gonna land. What did I fucking write there? Foggy Swamp. That's what it is. So you guys are gonna land actually like just south of the Misty Palms down here, and then you're gonna have to probably either drive or rent transport on a sand barge to get there. So it'll be a little bit of time. Is there anything else you guys discuss with either the NPCs or yourselves, or maybe you just think to yourself or do something absentmindedly while you get there?
So are you gonna like really go all out for this? You're gonna be like, yes, it's me, I'm your queen.
I don't know. Maybe. I probably should.
I think you should.
Or at least like be more like confident that yeah, I am the queen, but maybe not advertise it. If they ask, I don't know.
You're gonna be like, I'm here to make changes.
I don't know. I'll definitely let them know because they deserve to know. Everybody, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel Maylin's very still like she's very conflicted. She's like, is this like, what's the word? I can't remember the word. She doesn't want to come off like she's hyping herself up too much. Like
overconfident?
Yeah, she doesn't want to be like overconfident or like be like, yeah, I'm the queen and I'm cool. Y'all all gotta listen to me. She just wants to be like, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
She's just very like, I don't know. The speech she gave over the radio did not help her confidence all that much.
No, that's totally understandable. So cool. And so one thing too, maybe you guys didn't 100% get this too, is that it's or I don't know if I said it, is what I mean to say. It is meant to be kind of like a how do you say, a bit of a secret meeting between just the leaders of these different areas. Sato did warn you before as well that you should probably look out, and not all of them are out for the best interest of the Earth Kingdom and its well-being, so just keep that in mind.
Okay.
You know.
So maybe not tell them.
Yeah. So we'll see. But you don't know. Maybe all of them will be good. Maybe all of them will be annoying. Yeah. Cool. And that's it for you guys before you land the plane. Then I take it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't really know what else we could plan for until we get there.
Understood. Well, you guys land the plane, and you're on a little airport strip that's just, like I said, it's a small little town out in the Southern Earth Kingdom. There's not really any signage on the town. It looks like it's like a pretty new one. But you pretty quickly find some sand barges that you can rent on their own, or you can pay somebody to take you somewhere into the Siwang Desert. Unfortunately, because of the kind of harsh weather and sometimes really quick storms, you guys can't really just fly through there. You have to take a sand barge with either a sand vendor or somebody. You good?
Yeah, I'm not. I spilled some water on my foot.
Oh, okay.
So.
No, you're fine. Don't. Yeah. So what do you guys want to do? How do you guys want to get there?
I think we'll just take the sand barge.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you want to rent one, or do you know how to pilot these?
Oh, I used to pilot these as a child.
Okay.
Is that legal?
Is it legal for me to do it? Nah, I'm pretty sure it's legal.
I don't think there's.
As like a kid.
Yeah, it looks like those little like sail things that you bend the sand on. So yeah, you have your license for that, sir?
Oh no, I get pulled over by
your barging license.
Yeah, my barging
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Well, President Sato allocated some funds. You guys paid for that, or I paid for, and you start to make your way out there. And with that, you guys are going through the desert, and this place is vast. You immediately are kind of set on how like it's not even that hot. It's just that, or no, it is pretty hot. It's just it's pretty warm, but it's just unrelenting, and there's no cover. And they just gave you regular sandbars. You're sitting there, you know, Malin, Rojo, Sulu, and Neichu are all just sitting there. The sun's just bearing down. Neichu's maybe holding up like one of the cloths above their head to keep the sun off of them. Rojo, you're used to this, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
used to
maybe it's been a while since you've been
yeah.
here.
Like
right?
I'm like, ooh, I forgot how hot it is, but I'm starting to like get used to it.
Yeah, I bet. And Sulu's helping you pilot it.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys argue a little bit about what direction exactly.
I'm like, it's obviously this way. I grew up here, I'll have you know.
I also grew up here.
Oh, okay, alright, city boy.
What? I did. For 10 years, at least.
Okay. Did you ever pilot one of these babies?
No.
Okay. I know where
You know why I didn't, right? Because somebody let me get taken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. You know what? You drive then.
Okay. But Malin, how's it for you? It's your first time out here.
She's not doing too hot. She's got sand in her eyes. She's trying not to cry. She's just like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's okay. You'll get used to it. Your eyes will callous and you'll...
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
No, how do you think I lost the other one?
Oh god!
Jokes.
So yeah, Malin's just kind of like covering her eyes to not get any more sand in it. She's just like...
I think he'd probably ask, like, aren't you from the Earth Bend? What part of the Earth Kingdom are you from?
Yai?
Where is that from?
That is up here. It's way up north, like right north of
completely
Austin.
You're from up
You're
north.
basically from another country.
Okay. I guess it's understandable.
Well, you're in the United States. You're used to Georgia heat. Where are you from? Oh, I'm in Alaska, actually. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you've probably seen snow, but never sand before. So.
At least not like this.
Yeah, no.
It's a brutal area to live in, I'll tell you that much. Nice. Do you miss Yai, by the way?
Very much so.
Yes. You know,
Yes, I miss how pretty it was. I miss my family.
That was beautiful.
I thought so, except for, the prison.
Okay,
But-
cool. Yeah, but what about this and like kind of point? I guess like did it kind of calm down a little bit, and do you see like the rolling hills of like?
Yeah, it's very pretty now. You even see some birds flying off in the sky. There's like finally one cloud that just perfectly covered up the sun. For like maybe 5 minutes. It won't be as hot. Yeah.
In time of calmness, this is a very beautiful land, Malin, but I understand it can be very much for.
There are just no
average person.
trees.
Yeah, no, it's kind of hard to survive out here. But an oasis is like the spring oasis. That's what it's called. The Misty Oasis.
Misty Falls.
Misty Falls.
That's life will strive.
What are you, Bufu over here? Slurring your words, getting drunk in the day? Come on.
No, he's not drunk. He's got a speech impediment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like, it's very nice down here. But yeah, would you ever go back to Yai?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Anytime soon, or?
I don't know. I think I'd like to.
Nice. Oh, so what did your parents think when you showed them these wacky characters that you're going to be traveling with?
Do they know about the wacky characters I'm traveling with?
I don't think they do, no.
You left like.
As far as they know, well, I think Beichu probably knows that you're with some, because the last thing he told you was go to the tavern and meet some adventurers.
Yeah.
So he probably knows you're somebody, but he doesn't know the details.
Yeah, I don't think I ever introduced them.
I don't even know if Malin's mom knows what's going on.
No.
Yeah.
I think her brother saw her leaving.
Yeah, he did.
And I was like, be a good kid. So they don't know anything about this really.
Oh, well, that's pretty wild. Well, maybe we should head back one time. So maybe sometime soon.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. And introduce them to your new friends. Be like, hey, these are the cool people I've been hanging out with. I met the murderer.
I don't know if I want them to meet
assassin.
everybody.
An inventor. The inventor. Show them the inventor first.
Yeah.
And then the boy.
I think my brother and Sora would get along pretty well.
Nice. Yeah.
Sora my brother might be jealous. Because, he's in the kid stage where he's like, oh my gosh, you're going on this cool adventure and it's totally not deadly. You know how kids are. Anyway.
Yeah.
Does this bring up any memories for Rojo being here?
Yeah. Like if this was a show, a beam of light would flash by and it would be him as a child looking out into this desert. And then it would come back and I'm like, great times.
Yeah.
Back when I had 2 eyes.
And 2 parents.
And 2 parents.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. I guess if he does think about his parents, he's like, oh, my dad's hammer, I gotta get that back.
Yeah.
Take it back to my place of Mexico.
Where is your dad's hammer again? Do we know?
Kira has it.
Kira.
Because you thought it was Savage's hammer, but it turned out it was actually Rojo's biological father's hammer, who was killed, and Savage took it, and then Kira and Juju killed Savage, and then she took it. So, yeah, I like how it's just like, we should have a cool hammer. And I'm like, why does this fucking hammer represent family and honor now? this hammer that in the first episode killed an innocent mother.
I gotta change that representation. But yeah, I would love to get that hammer back. That would be nice. Take it back.
I would love to get that mother killing hammer. Really?
He doesn't know who killed the mother.
He doesn't know. He gets it. He goes, guys, I got my hammer back, and Juju has like a PTSD flashback. He's like,
look at it. He's like, look at it, Juju. Look at my hammer.
This bad boy can fit so many dead souls inside of it. Okay. Anyways, though, you guys get there, and you finally get there to the Misty Palms Oasis, and it's a pretty bustling little hub town. There's quite a few people moving in and out. There's lots of other sand barges. In fact, on the way there, you come across quite a few going past you, and it's a pretty bustling place to and fro. You're seeing lots of people. It's like a very imagine like Agrabah from Aladdin. There's like tons of, maybe not that big, but there's tons of, it's like a bazaar. There's tons of markets of people going around, yelling stuff here and there, people moving in and out. And in fact, this right here, if I can turn it around, is roughly what the place looks like right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's really doing well for itself at this moment. So yeah, is there anything that you guys do as you're going in there? Or I guess I'll add on to there. Naytu's also like, whoa, I didn't know they could have, in the center of the town, they have a big structure of ice. And it's like, that's like the reason people built this, because they're like, whoa, how did that happen? That's crazy. Yeah. And she thinks they think that that's the coolest fucking thing they've ever seen in their life. And Sula is just like,
Maylin's also going to be pretty impressed by giant block of ice in the middle of this desert. She's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I guess I was like, was it like this? Did you come here, Sulu, when you
No,
came here?
I had heard about it, but I didn't really come here before. Sorry, he did go here before. I'm sorry. He's it's gotten smaller each year. I think it's melting.
Smaller? Oh, the ice. I think you meant like the town itself.
No, the town's doing quite well for itself. Okay, cool. It's yeah.
Is there anywhere you would recommend us going? Just like, actually, is there a place we can cool off and maybe get like a cup of water?
Yeah, of course there is. He can't remember the name of it. In fact, it doesn't have a name. There's just a place that people refer to as the bar.
Oh, the
and
bar.
It's probably the sketchiest place there, but it's also the cheapest drinks there. So,
okay. I guess we go to the bar.
Yeah.
I forbid Rojo from drinking any alcohol.
Oh, how did you say that?
Yeah.
How do you say that to him?
Yeah, you're not, it's not allowed.
Why?
It's not allowed.
Why?
We're working.
I can work.
You didn't remember the meeting yesterday. You were not allowed.
Oh, okay, fine. I won't drink alcohol. I'll have an ice cream. That sounds very nice around now.
Yeah.
Do they have ice cream at this bar?
They actually do. It's very expensive though.
Whoa, is what?
It's very expensive though.
Oh, okay.
It's like 20 gold.
We'll see how much.
For like, it's like they act like it's a la mode, but it's just got like whipped cream and like a cherry on it. That's it. They're like, oh, it's fancy.
Okay, we'll see. And then I go to the. Oh man, I forgot their. What was their name? water vendor? That's
Nate too.
Hey, Nate, how you doing? I know you're part of like a much colder climate. Are you hanging in there?
Yes, I'm trying my best to. Do we need any lodging of some sorts? I would love to go and lay down. I mean, get a place for us to stay the night, if need be.
Sure. I mean, do we have like a meeting time or something? Is it like a days away or?
It's later today.
Later today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can try to find a place. But do you want to go to the bar real quick? Maybe get some
Sure.
drink?
Yes, I don't drink, but I'll attend.
Okay, cool, nice. What about this ice thing? Do you know anything about this, or is this
No,
like?
I'm really shocked by it. It's pretty cool, huh?
Wow. Okay. Do you think did an ice printer do this?
I'm not sure. I would imagine seemed like a natural phenomenon of some
Natural
sort.
phenomenon in this hot ass desert? I don't think so.
when you start talking about that and like kind of break the silence a little bit, Nate's smile just doesn't go away now. Like they're very happy to be here. Yeah, they kind of were forgetting what it was like what they were doing all this for, because they're like, oh, we're in this scary sand place. Like this, and then they're like, oh, well, this place seems actually really cool. Okay, I'm excited to be here.
Alright, cool. Well, I guess we go to the bar.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I guess everyone goes in there. Do I have a song for this?
It's just that one song from Star Wars.
Yeah. That'd be fun. Holy shit, I should have done that. But then the video would have been nuked from orbit. Uploaded. No, you're not allowed. Cool. Well, yeah, you guys get into this little bar, and yeah, there's plenty of like sketchy looking characters in there. Lots of usually there's a few like sellswords, but they're already accompanying like what looks like a politician, like a really old guy with somebody who looks like half his age, like some girl. And there's like a few people in there who are like gambling in the corner, a couple old men like playing pie show, and then in the opposite end, the bartender's like, he's got a really old man next to him, who's you imagine it's either grandfather, grandson, or father, son. You can't really tell though. And they're both using like dual swords to cut up the stuff, and he's like trying to show the younger guy how to do it, at the bar. That type of thing going on. So, where do you guys go to first?
I guess we go to get a drink.
Cool. What do you get?
How much for like a nice cold cup of water?
Nice cold cup of water. Oh, this is the old man. Well, for that would be about 15 gold.
Okay. How much for that ice cream? I hear you have ice cream.
That'd be 25 gold. Anything cold, it's gonna cost you here.
Nice. How much gold do I got? Well, I'm rich. I knew I was coming here.
Are you gonna use your own money, or are you gonna use some
my
of
own
the
money?
funds?
That's right.
You're gonna use your own.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I use my own money.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you put the money down. And you get ice cold water and ice cream.
Yeah, I'm balling out.
You do that, and like some of the grungier looking guys kind of like, they see you like really like first thing come in, 2 ice drinks, and they're like, okay, they're eyeing you a little bit,
Yes, I double do them. I like drinking, and I'm like,
It's in like a bowl. It's in a nice glass. So it comes with a spoon. Are you just still drinking it like this? Just drinking it? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it doesn't take long for it to immediately start melting. They tell you to dig in. It's gonna go away soon.
Yeah, I'm doing this, and then I guess I go to the restaurant. I was like, get whatever you want. Does she see some sort of danger we're in when I say that?
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what did you
What did you say?
Well, did she notice anything like the surly characters?
Do I notice?
Let's roll for perception on that. Give me
I really hope you get a 1.
I feel like she's kind of. Oh, here. I got this too. We can roll on this so that there's not the extremely loud sound of.
Here, I'll just put this on the floor.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, I forgot these were here. Oh, ew. It's from my hair.
Oh.
I don't know how girls do that.
One of the reasons why I cut the hair.
One
of the reasons why I cut it, because it got get in my mouth.
What would I add to this?
No, you can just give me a perception roll. I feel like Maylin's a little nervous, so just give me a 7 or more on that.
1.
You cursed me. You cursed me. You said it would be funny if she got a 1.
So, Maylin, I think maybe you're just really excited because you're in a new place. You're completely oblivious. And really you're focused on getting your own ice cream maybe because you've never had that before. I would say, or you've probably never had something like that before.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I just turned back to him and I'm like, yeah, you want ice cream, Maylin?
Sure, I'll take an ice cream.
Zulu, you want one?
I'm okay, man. You know, I think I'm good. Thanks. So,
What about you,
Nate
Hey,
too.
can I-
Nachu?
Can I get some of that cactus juice drink that you were having yesterday?
I kind of look. I was like, I would love to, but run a job. And I was told
Oh
myself I
yeah,
can't.
it's fine. It's cool.
Is he of age? But no, he's like 21.
Is he like 16?
It's like 2021, something like that. Yeah. I do the math. I'm like, this session happened 10 years ago. Okay, got it. Okay.
He's between. He's like almost at age,
Do you
right?
guys remember when the Boston Say Admiral episode was? Was that 5 years prior?
I think so. The one where like we blow up.
Yeah, the one where we blow up. I think that was 5 years prior. I can't remember.
About yeah.
I won't spoil anything. Never mind.
Okay.
So yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, you guys do that, and a person comes in through the door after you guys are. Maybe Nate too also gets some water.
Mm-hmm.
Some water. Like 4 sellswords come in, followed by a very well-to-do looking woman who comes in a full green regalia. Can both of you roll a knowledge check for me? I want you guys to give me either a 16 or more in this with your combined knowledge stat.
No, that didn't. Okay. I love 17.
Okay.
11.
Rojo, you maybe, I feel like you she's probably come to a game or two of yours.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you haven't met her. This is Ziggy. She is the Lord of the Green Lotus City, which is essentially, it's kind of like the Washington, D.C. of the Earth Empire. It's where a lot of the politicians live and work to do a lot of structural stuff that's outside of Boston Say. So a lot of the executive stuff goes to them. And what used to be was that they would make the decisions, the Earth King would make the decisions, they'd go to the Green Lotus City, which is all the way down here. I can show you. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right here on the, here's, here's Suwon Desert, here's a mountain range, and the Green Lotus City is right there on the coast, basically. So they used to send it down to them, and then they would disperse that information throughout the entire Earth Kingdom to everybody else. But with the United Republic being gone and the Earth Empire being run by basically a dictator, obviously a dictator, they're just kind of sitting there with money and status that's slowly starting to decline.
Oh, okay.
So you see her, Ziggy, and Z, we'll just call her Z. Z is very upset, and she walks in, and you imagine she's probably here for that meeting later today. And she also orders 3 waters immediately.
Holy shit.
Choke me.
You spit out your water, and everyone's like, "You can't fucking do that." Yeah. So do you say anything to anybody else here?
I was like, oh, Maylene, you probably want to talk to her. She can spread your information wide. Sounds really weird.
Right now?
No, I think you should probably be at the meeting, but I just want you. I'm just pointing her out.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
No.
I appreciate that.
No. Are you sure we can't drink?
Yes.
A little bit.
I'm
Not even the boy. You can't give him a drink.
No.
He's like 20.
No.
When did you have your first taste of liquor?
Have I ever mentioned that she's drunk before?
Oh yeah, at the at that party.
party.
But Ginny also got really drunk at.
Oh yeah, that was Malin's first drink. No, actually, no. I said she doesn't. She drinks a lot at funerals and stuff.
Yeah, and parties.
And parties.
Right. Yeah. Well, I feel like from the way you said it, she doesn't drink often, but when she does, she drinks a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe she's like, I probably shouldn't just to because once that starts going in, it doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop. I had my first drink at a funeral when I was 17.
That's good enough for me. You know what, Zulu? One liquor for you. Just one little.
A small one.
You hear that, Zulu? You're gonna get a small little drink.
He's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. And the second you guys are looking, he goes up.
Oh, that's adorable.
And yeah, he gets to have one, and he immediately he almost spits it out. He hates it, but he keeps drinking it.
Does he spit it in my face?
No, he almost. He's
okay.
It tastes awful.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
drinking it.
Oh, did I ever tell him how to use that necklace he got, or should I tell him?
I think He wasn't there for that. I don't think he was.
When I got my necklace.
But maybe, I would say you already told him about
Okay.
it, you know. So
Okay.
yeah.
He just has a necklace and doesn't know how to use it.
Yeah, I get this fucking blue thing. He like goes to a pawn shop, immediately sells it. You know?
No.
Cool. Well, you guys do that. Maitland, do you want to say anything to Z, or do you just kind of let them be for now?
I'll just let them be for now. It seems like not the place to reveal any information. Because she obviously doesn't notice that people are like eyeing them already because they got ice cream.
Yeah.
But she knows that this is not a private place.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
All right, Maitland, do you want to try to get some lodging? I hear Nate too is a little tired. I think we all been a little tired.
Probably a good idea. I would like to at least wash my face.
Yeah, it's about midday, so maybe you got like 2 hours to go and find some lodging and do that before you go anywhere else. As you're walking by, a figure full outfit from a sand barge points at you, Rojo, and starts walking up to you.
I imagine he pointed at my bad side, so I didn't see it.
That'd never be funny.
Is it vaguely threatening?
They walk up, and it's a feminine voice. What do you think you are doing here?
What? Oh, I have ice cream in my mouth.
If you were going to come and she takes it off, you should have called first. And it's your mother.
My mother?
Yeah.
I thought you were in the earth or the fire. I'm sorry, I still have ice cream in my mouth.
No, you're good. So this is your mother. I got it. Rosa? Or just Rosa? Yeah. It's actually not the color. It's supposed to be the flower. So,
okay.
But also it's the color. Because now it's fun anyways. In the time... Actually, I'll just say... Honey, you look so good. Like, where have you been?
What do you mean? I was in Republic City, like I said.
Oh, why didn't you tell us that you were coming by?
Because I thought you were in the Fire Nation.
Oh, because of the dad.
Yeah. Did y'all
No.
leave because of the war that's going on?
We're having a short break right now.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes.
okay.
I'll have to tell you all about that later. But now you've got plenty of time. Are you on vacation? What's?
No, I'm here.
You're coming to see us, right?
I'm here. You? No, I'm here on a mission.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I did tell his secrets at one point. Yes.
I'm sorry. I should have told you, Rojo. I came back because apparently the people of Mexico are not doing well, and I came back, and I'm now the matriarch of our people.
Oh wow! Well, that's congratulations. Nice. And
Thank
I
you.
give her a hug.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so yeah, are you staying somewhere around here?
Yes, we're staying at the Pink Inns.
The Pink Inns? Very cool, nice. We need a place to stay right now too. These are my good friends. This is Maylin.
Oh, wonderful to meet you. And
Yeah.
then she like shakes your hand and she looks back at you and she's like, she just immediately assumes that you're a couple for some reason.
Zulu, my good friend.
And she's just like, oh my god, it's him. Like she was like,
okay.
she starts crying, and then she says hi to the waterbender. And she's like, oh, okay, yeah. And like, yeah, she's very excited. I assume you probably tell her. You tell her everything?
Yeah,
or?
pretty much. You know, she's my mom.
Cool, yeah. Well, we'll say you guys go back to the lodging. She's like, oh, let me pay for it. Let me pay for it. She does that, and you guys probably go over everything. We'll just say that, yeah, she's up to date on basically everything now. Took like 30-40 minutes of talking or some shit.
Too much talking.
Yeah, and
Is she also a queen simp like myself?
Is she a queen?
Is she a queen simp like myself?
I think it is. I mean, well, would you get that from your deceased father Blanco, or do you get it from Rosa?
Probably get it from my mother.
Yeah. Well, then yeah, she's just like, wow. So not only is your girlfriend beautiful, but she's also the queen.
I'm not his girlfriend.
She just keeps interrupting, and she's like, oh my gosh, this is so wonderful.
I don't think that's how it is.
Yeah. And So she is also here for the meeting. So she's one of the people who's going to be in this meeting at this meeting. Why can't I fucking talk? She's also here to join in this discussion.
Okay, cool, nice. Oh, well, that's good to hear. Do you know anyone else who will be there? We only heard, there were just like meetings of like the big heads of the Earth Kingdom.
Yes, Ziggy from the Lord of the Green Lotus City is here. I'm here representing the people of Mexico, and I've spoken with others, and the other tribes of the Sea Wong said that they give me their blessing to represent them. Though I warn you, there will be... Let me see, sorry. 2 others. The mayor of Zaofu named Yong, who you guys did meet when you went to Zaofu. I think actually it was, Juju and Mizu met them specifically, but I think all of you talked with him at the very end of the session, so you're all at least familiar, you're filled in, you may as well have been there. As well as the representative of Omashu, a guy who is kind of a little bit, how do I say it? He's the elected official, and she kind of describes, he's a bit of a rock and a hard place. He was put in that position by Kuvira, but he's not necessarily the most loyal to her. And everyone in Omashu are the ones particularly wanting their queen back. So he's probably also... Omashu is most likely the most powerful city outside of Ba Sing Se, as far as resources, economy, everything in that sense goes. So they have a big say. And the last one who'll be meeting us is a no-good scoundrel. He's the boss, she puts air quotes, of Whaletail Island and Gaoling. His name is Vava. Please watch out for him. He is not to be trusted.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
What was his name?
Vava, V-A-V-A.
Okay, I almost wrote Wawa.
That would have been funny. Yeah. Wawa.
So it's the Mayor Zaifu, Rosa, Ziggy, Omashu guy, the boss. Who else?
Oh yes, sorry. The Omashu guy's named Y. W-A-I.
Y.
What?
Is you gay?
We got Z and Y.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. And then we're representing the Republic, right?
Yeah, and a little bit Ba Sing Se in a way. Because Rosa is just kind of sitting there being like, oh, like, yeah, you represent Ba Sing Se, like the real Ba Sing Se, right?
I've never been there.
Well, you're the queen. It doesn't matter.
I suppose. But don't you think we should keep that on the sort of down low? Just in case,
Fair, but I mean, you could also use that as a bit of weight in the upcoming discussions.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to play the game, Malin.
I've never had to play this sort of game. This will be interesting, I guess. Okay.
Well, don't worry. If anything goes sideways, I guess we'll skedaddle on out of here.
It's true. I do have 19 knives now.
Exactly. You can hit
I can
somebody.
stab one guy so many times.
So many times.
Cool. Okay.
Nice.
So, do you guys do anything else? You've got about an hour before you go to the meeting place, which is actually the same bar you guys went to after they closed.
Okay.
That's
Is there
hilarious.
anything else to see? I guess, do you want to go look at that ice thing?
I was actually gonna talk to Rohu's mom and be like, hey, can you tell me more about the people we're meeting, sort of thing.
Okay. I mean, they're funny. Unless, I guess I take Nate too. I'm like, do you want to go see the ice thing up close?
Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, you two go look at that. Roll me a d6, and that will be, we'll just say you guys had a nice time, but you were so inspired that you gain 1 to 6 extra key.
Okay. 6.
There you go. You got 6 SP added to your current stats. So she tells you that yes, Ziggy, or just Z, as you can call them, they want to bring back the power of the Green Lotus City. They will most likely be wanting quite a bit before they are willing to put their capital Their city is, while large physically, does not have a very large population. Out of all of them, they're probably the smallest one. I don't know what they want, but they likely will be demanding quite a few before they're willing to give anything to us. They, in fact, were somewhat begged to come to this meeting. Mayor Yong of Zhaofu is most likely willing to give any sort of deal. Apparently, Zhaofu has been under attack. From what you told me, you defended Zhaofu, but it seems they've been under attack yet again after you had left. So he's most likely very willing to agree to any sort of deal that helps his people. The representative of Amashu Y, he was the one demanding this meeting in the first place, and he is very angry in the letters that I've been receiving. So I'm not sure exactly what all he might want and be demanding, but he seems, well, demanding. And Vava is another one who was more or less begged to come in here. You know, I should probably say Z was dragged into coming here. Vava was begged. Vava, like I said, is... Please be careful around him, Maylin. He has many different compatriots. He works with every nation in some aspects, but he's also... One of his closest compatriots is unfortunately the Crimson Sails. While he does not work directly with them, but while he is not a member, he does work directly with them often. So
we beat them up a lot.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever said this. The guys who got away on the helicopter at the end of the Milo episode, and the squeaky voice girl with the machine gun. I keep forgetting her name.
Chang?
Yeah, Chang and Asar. So it's like less than 10 people. That's the entire rest of the Crimson Sailors. You guys have like destroyed them, honestly. So.
Oh shoot, they'll be mad.
If they recognize who you are, yeah. So, but if they might be mad, but at the same time they might also respect you more if they understand, if they know what you are and what you do. So.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for me, Ellen?
I don't know. You seem nice, so I'm afraid that people won't believe who I am, and they'll be like, oh, another person who tries to take control of the Earth Kingdom who doesn't belong there. You know?
Well, from what I've gotten to know of you, I'm sure that you will make the best decisions for this nation. Thank you. And she immediately likes you a lot, so she gives you a hug.
Oh.
And
she reminds me of my mom.
No. Nice. Well, is there anything you guys do before you guys reconvene at the statue at the ice sculpture? Not sculpture, just the ice block. Do you two exchange any words before you go in for the meeting?
All right. Stay alert, I guess.
And let's not say anything stupid.
I'm
talking to myself mainly.
I will probably say something really dumb. Who's gay? Z's gay.
I'm looking for someone gay. You look like gay. You look like you're gay. There you go.
So yeah, I guess we walk in. Wait, actually, should we walk in like clothes or like in cloaks? I mean.
No.
Should we walk in with clothes? What if they just walked in naked?
I think we're good just walking in normally.
That'd be a power move. Walk in completely. Just sit down. All right, let's get this meeting.
Here for business.
Oh my god.
No, a cloak.
I think we're good without clothes.
Okay, cool.
Because like we're supposed to be here.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Well, yeah, you sit down. And you enter the establishment. You have to knock, actually. Redosa knows a password to get in. You're both let in. Do you take... So actually, I will say this too. Sulu, when he meets back up with you guys, he tells you to be careful. Because I rolled and he was successful. But while he was a little tipsy, someone tried to rob him. He was able to fend them off and they got away, so he doesn't know He was probably just a random person in town,
Uh-huh.
but he made sure he still had that necklace.
Okay,
So,
cool. Nice. Should we like bring them both with us, or should they be on the outside waiting for like anything, or should they go down?
Is like Rosa bringing anybody with her? Or is it just her?
She's got a couple of other people, like sandbenders from Mexico, with her. There's just 2 people, though. You probably recognize them as just some of the other townspeople that you meet there, though. Neither of them are exactly like doing super well. But yeah, they're looking a little. Your mother too is looking a little emaciated, honestly. So, so they have those 2. And yeah, you can leave Netu and Sulu, or just one outside. You can bring them in. It's up to you.
I think if we notice that, I think it'd be fine to bring them in.
Okay.
I mean, there are people, so.
Yeah. Well, you enter inside, and all of the tables have been cleared out, and there is somebody had brought in from the back a big round table, kind of a makeshift old wooden one, and the different people are sitting around. Mary Young, he's sitting there looking very tired, bagged eyes. He's got his bald head, and he's a little darker skinned, and he's sitting there. There's no one with him. He's by himself. He's looking very tired. The representative of Amashu Y is sitting there. He has 3 different, very traditional looking Earth Kingdom guards with the big hats and spears, you know. He's sitting there. He's very decadently dressed, but not in a way that's anything outside of a tradition. He's basically wearing what King Boomy used to wear, with the big like thing, like something you might see out of a Chinese opera in real life. The Lord of the Green Lotus City, Ziggy&Crew, is surrounded by those guards I'd mentioned before, the sandbenders, the all swords, and they're just sitting there fanning themselves. She's fanning herself, and it looks like she's ready to get this meeting on with. Rosa sits down next to y'all, or next to where you will sit. And they all look at you guys, and they look back and forth between you 2. And at the other end of the table is Vava, who is a man sitting there, and he's got very long, greasy hair. He's got what looks like some sunglasses tucked in, and he's got what looks like a black trench coat on, essentially. And you're like, why would he wear that in the middle of the desert? But he just he looks at you 2 and just kind of smiles at that. He's like, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Yeah, so what is your guys' initial thoughts as you're entering?
Some weird, sorely characters around here. So everyone's here, pretty much, right?
Everyone's here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just they're all strange.
Yes, they're all strange.
Even my mother. I was kidding. Not my mother.
Honestly, Maylin's feeling a little intimidated.
Yeah. Oh, the lights are all out except for one light that's sitting above the table for dramaticism, of course. And the old man who is serving drinks is the only guy from there who's still working there. But he takes a step outside. He's guarding the front door while smoking. So it's just you guys in there on your own. So
What do we do?
I think we just wait until the meeting starts.
Yeah. Maylin doesn't want to introduce herself first. She'll wait till other people start talking.
yeah.
No, you gotta be big baller. You gotta be like, I am Maylin, leader of the Red Lotus, queen of the land.
Leader of the Red Lotus. We are adding titles.
Representative of the Republic City.
That is a title, so.
Yeah. So do you say anything, or do you sit down? Do you stand?
I just sit down. No need to like make a big scene, I guess. So yeah, I guess is everyone else sitting down?
Yeah, they're all sitting.
Oh, yeah,
they're ready to go. In fact, they're waiting on whoever the last 2 people are, and they're all looking a little confused because they look like they're like, well, Rosa's here, but where's President Sato? They were told that.
Oh, okay.
So they assumed that she was coming.
Okay. Did they say that out loud, or are they just kind of like?
Yeah, Baba says that. He says, Rosa, where's the president? Was she not with you?
We are here on her behalf. Me. Rojo, Republic City. Would they know who I am, by the way? I mean, I guess only that one lady would know. Huh?
Baba would know for sure. And Yang doesn't recognize you, but he's staring, and he's like, But he doesn't say anything. He like makes eye contact with you, Malin, and doesn't say anything just yet. Because I actually don't know if he knew that you were the. I don't think you told them that you were Earth Queen because you found out in that episode.
Yeah, I found out there. I don't think I told anybody there except when we got in the car to leave.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I just say that, and then I'm like, this is my comrade. Would you like to?
Yeah, I'm Malin. I'm from Yai, but I'm also here on behalf of the Republic City and President Sato.
Gotcha.
You want to say anything else? Or? I guess we'll say that for later.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, we rolled.
Every time you rolled secretly, it's eerie.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah.
So yeah, we're here to represent the Republic City.
The representative of Amashu Y says, "Alright, well, then we will begin, shall we?" And they all introduce who they are. You say all, just say names. And then Y says, "Alright, and we will start with Yang. What are you here for?" And Yang says, "Listen, after what happened with Zhaofu, as I'm sure you're all aware, our people had to disperse and leave the city. It has been a nightmare just to keep track of who is where. I don't even know myself if all of my people are alive or how many of them are alive, that is. As long as we are given aid, we will give you whatever you need, transportation, funds, as long as we can do something, whether that's secede or attack Kuvira or claim our own independence, or even just help each other. My people need help. We're hanging on by a thread as it is." And then Y, who's kind of decided that they're in charge, nods and looks over to Z, Lord of the Green Lotus City. And Z says, "Well, I would be more than happy to push any messages, get some people talking behind closed doors, and perhaps lose some funds and any sort of help, whether that's for equipment, whether that's for troops. I have plenty of mercenaries that I can give you, assassins I can give you. The only thing I ask for in return is once we decide what we're doing, whether that's seceding or whether that's attacking the Earth Empire, my one demand is that the Green Lotus City is made the capital of this country. Whoever is elected will work through there, and they will work as a leader with us being first." And then Y immediately smashes his hand on the table. "No. Let me make sure. No. If anything is to happen, Omashu will secede, and Omashu will be the capital. And the United Republic, you can kiss that goodbye," she said, or he says as he looks at you two, and he's sitting there fanning himself. I think I may have said that this person Y was a woman. Y is a man. I don't know if I said that correctly or not. Z is a woman. Anyways, Y is still fanning himself, and he says, "No. The United Republic, you can kiss that goodbye. You will be rejoining into the Earth Kingdom under Omashu." And then Rosa goes and she says, "The people of the Siwang Desert just need a little more support and comfort. We need help. We are being completely neglected here. As long as whatever we do, as long as we are given any sort of aid or help of any kind, we were happy to help, whether that's with troops, whether that's with any sort of behind the doors deals, we can help with whatever we can. My people, while we are not doing well, we are willing to fight for our country and our home and our freedom." And then she looks at Roho a little bit, and then she holds back on saying something else. And then the boss of Whaletail Island, Baba, he says, "I don't care if it's in Republic City, Ba Sensei, or Green Lotus City. whatever happens, I want a position. I want to be high up. So what do you two want?
Do we like tell them exactly? I think we just want the. Can I sidebar with Malin real quick?
Like whispers.
Yeah.
No, Baba's just like. Go ahead.
Do we just tell them that we just want to get rid of Earth?
Earth and Fire. We just want to get rid of career. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we just want to get rid of Carrera. That's all we ask for.
Oh, wow. And like the others are gonna say they're like kind of like whispering, and then like Baba's like, you're just going straight for it. Huh?
Yeah.
So I can take this that President Sato wants secession, war with Kuvira and Boss Sensei.
Yeah.
She just wants peace returned.
Yeah. We've come in contact with others that also want the same from different areas of the world. And yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say whom because I want to know if I can trust everyone in this meeting. You know. Yeah. I'm not saying there's any surly characters. I look at my mother when I say this. Because I feel like she gets it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Baba, he pulls out a cigar. Can both of you roll for me really quick?
Oh, it rolled like into the crack here.
Yeah, you gotta like just drop it.
5.
7. Plus anything?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what would be plus on that. I would say that Mayland, you recognize the smell of these cigars from somewhere, but just faintly.
Juju, perhaps?
He starts lighting it up, and he says like, so is this the Earth Queen who's asking us this, or? And he just keeps eye contact with you.
Yes.
And then the room is just like starts erupting in chatter, and everyone's like, "What? Like, what does that mean?" And he just smiles, and he's keeping eye contact with you, waiting for you to respond to that, because he's just sitting there letting them all talk, and they're getting like, what? Like because they'd heard mention, but they didn't really necessarily either believe or expect that to actually happen.
Kuvira must be ousted. We must return the Earth Kingdom to the way it was before, and bring peace with all the other nations.
Green Lotus lady, she says, "Oh, okay, well, wherever you can be the queen if you wish, but you will be doing it in our city. Understood? Is that to be the case?"
Maybe.
There is no maybe. If you don't want us, then we're not doing anything.
But why wants it to be in Omashu? Why should it be in Omashu? Why should it be in the Green Lotus City? Why should it be in Ba Sing Se? Where should it be? Why?
Ba Sing Se is too large of a city. The king, queen, whoever they may be, has to look over this massive city, the largest city in the world, might I add, and yet Green Lotus City is there. We are much more technologically advanced. We are much better off. We are much smaller of a place to live, not to mention much safer. The crime in Ba Sing Se is through the roof, higher than Republic City, even if you're in the lower ring.
Well, then that must be taken care of, because the queen has more to look out for than just the cities. It's the whole country. It's the whole nation.
Agreed. And can you roll for me?
13.
13. Z liked that answer. She liked it. She said, well, I'm willing to give you my vote of agreement if you are to, at the very least, have the Green Lotus City get say over rural municipalities in the Southern Earth Kingdom.
You get to be on my council, and we discuss it together.
It's fine enough for me. Better than Kuvira. Yang, who is sitting there, He says, he just stands up and he says, I give my full support to the queen, the rightful queen of the Earth Kingdom. And he bows down and he says, whatever she wishes for, if it's the same as President Sato, I believe it is the right choice, and I am fully and happily along with whatever you decide.
I too agree with that. I speak for Sato.
I appreciate that, Mayor Young. Mayor? He's Mayor.
Yeah, he's mayor.
Mayor Young.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Your Queen, Your Highness. Why is just no. You're lying. I don't believe you. And even if you were not lying, I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care. And he's like furiously like fanning himself. I am the elected official, the appointed official of Omashu. We are the longest standing and proudest nation in the Earth Kingdom. In the Earth Kingdom, and we are the first city, the birthplace of earthbending. If you are to be queen, then I demand that you reign in Omashu, with me as your right-hand man.
We'll see. She just looks to the next person.
He just like knocks his glass off onto the ground and walks away. Was it Vava? He said, "Sure, I'm willing to back you if on two accounts. One, you can get as much money as you want." And he keeps smoking his cigar. And he said, "I know that you'll probably need money, but considering what you did to the Crimson Sails, both of you, I think, if I'm to assume correctly, I got a feeling you don't need that many troops." So he like takes another puff. He says, "I want a position, mayor of Ba Sensei. You get whatever you want." And then he looks at Zulu and he goes, "And I like that necklace. I want that necklace. You can buy another one, I'm sure, but I like his specifically."
I gave it to the boy.
No, he's pointing at the boy. Yeah, Zulu.
No, that's,
Zulu's
what
standing.
that's what I'm saying. I say that because we pointed at the.
Oh.
I say like I gave it to him, so now.
Alright, well, you don't get me then.
Then you don't get a position of power.
It's a guaranteed.
Honey, I got plenty. I own the largest trading island in the world, and I might as well own the Bayfongs. I don't need what's left of the Bayfongs, at least.
So you own Kavira in such a way?
No. The Bayfong's estate didn't do too well after Kuvira went back to visit him. Do you not know?
Please explain.
Big scary lady you're looking out for. Decides to go home one day. Says things aren't set right. Something I have to do. Next thing people in Zaofu know, and he points over to Yang. Suddenly the Beifong estate reeks of blood. She goes in, kills her entire adopted family. But don't worry though, Batar Jr., he's still her little boy toy, you know. He gets to live. Her adoptive mom, her dad, her twin brothers, the artist, her sister, all dead. Because Kuvira said, you're in the way. So, I'll admit, you're probably better for business. I don't imagine you're as emotional as she is. But that's just it. You don't get me. I'm happy where I am. I'm just a guy who's always trying to go up. But I can settle. Not a big deal.
Are you sure? You can go further up.
If I can go further up, then it's whoever's winning this. I always back the winning hand.
And you think Kuvira will win?
She does have a lot of more nations after her at this point.
I could give you what I made last year. 40 billion. That's what you'll get from me if you decide to back me. But I want the position, and I really like that necklace.
This kind of necklace? No, you weren't getting the necklace.
You know, they say the other one of those, it's a matching set of 4. I see another one's out here somewhere in this desert.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I would go look for it, but I'm not a chump. So, I don't do that.
The necklace is not mine to give.
It's the boys.
And Sulu says if he wants it, that'll get him in. Like, he's whispering. He says, I can.
Don't do that.
Only I'm letting Robo make that decision. That's not my decision.
Don't do that.
I can make him mayor, but not.
Okay. I don't know. I kind of want the full. I don't do half measures, you know?
You don't do half measures?
Yeah, I don't know if you two understand that type of thing. When I want something, I get it. Otherwise, it just wasn't meant to be, so.
Okay. Yeah, well, we'll see.
And then Rosa kind of interrupts. Says, she looks at you two. My people, desperate need of aid. I'm willing to give you any benders that you need. We're all willing to fight. But I do have one request. You are to stay with us, Robo.
Why? Any particular reason?
I'm getting old, son. I can't keep doing this forever, and the people of Mexico need a strong leader to lead them. And she said ever since your father died, it just hasn't been the same, and I can't bear the thought of our people disappearing.
Okay. Yeah, he feels conflicted. He's like, I don't know if I'm a leader. But
You think they is?
But I'll consider it, yes. I'm leaning more maybe towards yes.
Well, good.
Hand on his mother's.
Do either of you two? So you got a yes from Wong. You've got Z's is like tentatively yes. Y is a no, and then Rosa's if tentatively a yes, and Vala seems like it's a no.
Yeah. What about the guy from what's that place?
That was Young.
No, that was Young. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah. He's a yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Rosa goes over to the bar as well to get something to drink. You can tell she was like kind of worried to bring that up as a necessary trade-off. Do you guys say anything to anybody else? Do you return to anybody or ask any questions?
I want to convince why. I don't know how. I think we could.
What's your? Well, I guess everyone's taking a quick break and they're all separating.
So wise people want the royal family back.
They want Omashu to be the capital of the Earth Kingdom, but they also want the United Republic, to not be the United Republic. That's supposed to be brought back into the Earth Kingdom.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, which, goes to say that Rasami didn't necessarily know that was on the table. So,
Yeah. Can't do that.
It's up to you. Yes, and Baba wants the necklace, and he wants, he says he wants the necklace, and he wants a really high position.
Yeah, so we can give him half.
We can give him the position. Can't give him the necklace. No, I can't give him the necklace.
So what's Neji's asking? So what's your strategy for? Are we gonna try to get those two as well in, or?
If possible, that would be great. But I don't know how we can convince them with their extreme goals and demands.
Mm.
Because we can't promise why the Republic City. I can't promise the necklace to Vava.
Mm.
What about you, Robo?
He's thinking about becoming a leader of the tribe. So he's just like, oh, well, maybe. I guess this is mother. She goes to the bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just walk up to her and be like, are you sure? Am I the right person for this job? Plus, I'm still trying to find Father's hammer. It's out there.
Son, it's just a hammer.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Huh?
What do you feel after she says that?
A little like, oh, to me it wasn't just a hammer. It represented my father in a way. And I feel like his memory is tainted because it's with someone that it doesn't belong to, or it was used by someone in nefarious ways.
It is by somebody who doesn't belong to. Right? Yeah.
But I guess he kind of like, it is just a hammer, but it's more to him than just a hammer.
If she asks you like, where else could you go?
I can go back to Republic City and
No, because this is your home.
it is my home. But I've been gone for so long. I feel like I've forgotten the ways of this land.
You can remember, it's in your blood.
I guess it is in my blood. I don't know. Maybe. I am leaning more towards a yes than a no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Zulu honestly is like, in a way, when you go back to talk to him, he's kind of upset because he's like, dude. And he says, I don't, like, dude, Rojo, I love you. And he like, this is just a necklace. The hammer is just a hammer. This is just a desert, man. Like, I don't, look, I'm going to be honest, and you guys are in a separate corner. So maybe if you were listening, you were hearing this. But he says, like, our people died the day they took me and my brother. Okay? It's gone. I'm sorry. Half of us were killed in that. Your dad was the last string holding it together. And I'm pretty sure, looking back, that we were already kind of falling apart.
No. Okay. But that necklace is more than just that. Do you know what it can do?
I know what it can do, but what's it gonna do with that guy? Is he even a bender?
I actually don't know that. But no, would I know the whole, like, if you combine them all together, you get a wish?
I think the other Red Lotus members probably told you that. So
okay,
sure, yeah.
so I tell them that, and I'm like, imagine if the guy gets a hold of those wishes.
Well, don't you guys have the air pieces or whatever already?
I don't know. I think the boy has that.
Yeah.
The boy.
Well, so out of character though, you guys have 3 of the 4 split up air pieces. You got the water one. You don't have the last air piece, the fire piece, or the earth piece. So those are the ones you're missing.
Okay.
But yeah, he says, look, I know that these all have their own little things that they do, but I'm like, dude, they've been apart for like what, 10,000 years? Who's to even say that? First of all, we don't even know if that's true.
It could be true, man. Have you seen all the shit that's going down?
How is he gonna get the other pieces?
Huh?
How is he gonna get the other pieces?
Pretty sure he's looking for them out there somewhere.
Okay, what's he gonna wish for? More money?
I mean, probably wish for someone's downfall. Maybe more power.
Like who? Kuvira? The one who's in his way?
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
You changed.
He's mad. You sell out.
You sell. What do you mean?
You're not my dad.
Does he throw it at me?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He just sits down.
Okay.
Yeah. He's just frustrated about the whole situation. Because he's like, because in his mind, he's like, I don't give up the necklace. You get so much back in exchange for it. So, but yeah.
I guess I go back to mainland and I'm like, I will lead my tribe. So we have the support of the desert people.
Good.
And mainland, let me ask you something. If I give up this necklace, do you think that will be a bad idea in terms of I'm giving it up to you.
If he's on our side, we can keep a better eye on him.
Okay.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
I guess so. I guess I know he's like.
It is true. You never really know who you can trust. Sorry. I had to.
I guess if he was close, I can get it back somehow. But then that would be, I don't know. I kind of just want to. I kind of just want to kill him, but can't do that.
It's also another part of the song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes killing is a bust.
Oh, yeah. What?
Sorry.
Yeah, I kind of would just like to just kill him, but I don't think that's a logical thing.
No, I mean,
Plus-
he would give us 40 billion?
I mean, who's to say he even follows up with it? Who knows if we give it to him and
Then
he
we
just...
kill him.
Then we kill him? What if he gets away? Wasn't he part of the... Or isn't he good friends with the Crimson Sound?
Didn't we kill them?
I wish I had like a fake necklace to give him.
I already told you it's not my necklace to give.
Is he looking at me?
He actually walks over to you guys, and he says, "So, you're about to go back to our meeting?"
Yes.
What'd you say?
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
How did you become friends with the Crimson Cells, if I don't man?
I've been in crime all my life.
Oh, your whole life. Oh,
Yes.
Cool. Nice. So, are you good friends with like that guy with the eye patch?
What was his name? The kid who took over, right? Kid, right? A star kid?
Yes.
Yeah, I know him.
Okay. But you're not like good friends with him.
Business partners.
Oh, okay. Just business.
I gotta say, I was impressed with what I heard you two do.
What
Some
did you
good
hear
work.
us do?
Well, first I hear they lay a trap for you all. None of you die, and all of you somehow manage to kill practically all of them. Then I think the guy in your group, the one from the Fire Nation with the sword, was
Yes.
sneaky.
Which one?
Yes, I know exactly what
Yes.
you're talking
Well,
about.
apparently he kills him, the leader,
Yes.
and then now I don't know.
You know nothing of the guy who killed the leader? You don't know anything about him.
No. His name starts with a J.
I think they both do.
We know which one he's talking about, though.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Okay. So you don't want anything to do with that boy.
Wait, why are you asking? I'm confused.
Like in character or out of character?
Yeah, out of character, I'm asking.
Out of
Like, what-
character. No, I'm just wondering if he wants to do or anything like that.
Oh, if he wants to, no, he doesn't.
Okay.
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
No, he's I'm just a collector of interesting things. You know, I like to fill my home with one-of-a-kind items.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, like what? Do you mind if I just get like a...
No, I like artworks, statues, sometimes animals, taxidermied, of course. Don't want them just in a rug. What's the point of that? What other sort of things? Weapons.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes skulls. That's
What do you mean by skulls? Like people?
skulls of animals and people, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's...
I actually have the skull of the grave digger himself.
Oh.
Yes. Now his grave has been dug.
Okay. Okay, nice. Yeah, I guess, it's a little weird, but sure.
So what do you say? And he holds out his hand for you to take it. Either one of you to make the deal.
Rojo looks
Before
down.
you answer,
Okay.
somebody bursts open the door.
Okay.
Says, "It's here!" Suddenly, the roof, part of the roof gets blown open,
Oh my god.
and you hear as a giant black owl with a long neck reaches its head inside and starts mumbling something. You know what this is because you lived in the Wong Desert. Malin, I want you to roll for me really quick. Have you ever looked into any spirit things? I can't remember if you have.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you just roll then and get a...
Mostly just history stuff. 11.
Well, you don't know about this initially. You're just like, what is this? You know that this is Wong Shitong, he who knows 10,000 things, the spirit of the library of the Wong Desert.
Oh, okay.
And he seemingly has come in there, he's muttering something about you need to seek more knowledge. And he grabs with his feet Y and Rosa, and then flies out as he starts flying back, and the sandbenders are like freaking out. They took Rosa! And they run outside. They say, he's going to the library. And they start running out there. The others are freaking out. Yang is like, not another dark spirit. And he's doing that. Z is just kind of in shock. With her two of her men are knocked out from the falling debris. Neitu and Sulu are, at this point, they're just ready. They're used to this. They're like, what's the plan?
Suppose we
I
follow?
guess we just follow the thing,
I'll be like, anybody who can come with us should come with us.
Yang is sitting there like, a non-bender like,
I don't think I can.
I mean, like, anybody who can fight should come with us.
Bala says, same boat here. And he sits down on the non-bender. And then Z is an earthbender, but just says like, I'm not much of a fighter.
Okay.
Good luck though.
Then stay safe, all of you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Those two are so nice. And she's very happy with deciding to back you two.
Nice. Did Baba like sit down or anything like that? Or
He did, yeah. He sat down after.
I was gonna pants him.
Oh my god.
Oops! The roof fell down.
That's a sore move. Yeah.
That is such a sore move.
He literally did that he tried to do that to me now, didn't he?
Yeah.
I absolutely fancy him.
I really wish he would have been there for the final fight.
He's got a belt. That's fine. He's got a belt, don't worry.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I guess we follow.
Yeah, I guess we follow, yeah.
Cool.
Couldn't pants him.
Yeah, just because it doesn't kill him, it just embarrasses him.
I think he wouldn't be embarrassed. He would just be like, it is what it is.
Yeah, he would, yeah. That's it. Well, you guys get in a sand barge, and you make your way over. And it's kind of another couple hours, and pretty quickly you lose sight of Wong Shitong as you're following. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm like, my mother, I gotta get her back.
Yeah.
She's the last part of my past life.
Yeah, and Sulu is helping you. You guys are going faster. Malin, have you ever bent sand before?
No.
Let me look. Because I know I have one in lava though. I've never been sand.
Gotcha, I didn't think so. Has she ever tried it back in her hometown? Was there any sand in Yai at all, or like?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I think Yai is a pretty temperate place, so I don't think there was much sand around there.
Maybe in like a creek bed, but.
Yeah, well, you see those two doing that. Do you try to help at all, or?
I'll try.
Okay.
I mean.
Do you want to roll a
Doesn't
d20 for
hurt.
me? And if you can get me since this is your first time trying it, if you want to give me we'll just say an 11 or more.
Okay. I'm gonna move that out of the way.
Yeah.
Got a 14.
14, nice. You, for the first time in your life, are bending sand. And so you can add 1 to your stat list now. Onto that. And Roa, do you give her any tips or anything like that? Or are you just focused on like keeping speed?
I think I'm just focused on keeping speed. What? Oh, sorry. I'm good.
Yeah, this thing's old. No, you're good. That's fine. Yeah, you keep on speed, and you notice that she's done it though, and so are you like, oh my gosh, look, good job, or do you just
have you ever done that before?
No.
Oh, you just learning on the job, aren't you?
Doing my best.
Nice. Yeah. How do you feel like now that you're out as a queen?
I don't know if that was good.
I think you did a pretty good job. All things considered. You know?
How do you feel being the heir to Mexico.
Mexico. I feel pretty strange about it, but you know what? I'll do it for the I'll do it for the betterment of for our nation. You know, yeah. So yeah.
Well, with Malin's help, you actually you gain headway on the other sandbenders, and he's back in sight, and you see him go down. Almost, it looks like he's going into the sand. He's still far off in the distance, where you can't really tell. So you guys finally get there, and you guys make it. The sun is down now. The moon is starting to rise. It's in a full moon. Or sorry, it's actually waxing towards the full moon. It's about to be there. And all that's left is, if you remember in the original Last Airbender, there was the tower with the little chamber at the top. It's now just the chamber, and it's almost like it has come back up a bit. You guys maybe don't know that this happened from Last Airbender. I don't think you would. But it initially was supposed to be going back into the spirit world, and now it's somewhat back in the physical world. So it's a little strange, but maybe you guys don't really think about that much. As the Sandbenders point, this is most likely where she went. We need to go find her. And yeah, they go ahead and jump down, and there's actually already a rope there leading down into it. I take it you guys probably enter.
What else can we do?
I'm like, it seems like they got it, so.
Yeah, we don't need to help them.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we jump.
No, we don't.
You guys start to go down there, and they already split off. And it is a huge facility. You guys, as you're going down there, this is the biggest, most vast structure you've ever seen in your life. It's almost like a city, but just a library. In fact, you're kind of maybe even forgetting that you were like, oh my gosh, like I could fall here and I would just be gone, kind of thing.
Great.
Nice.
Hold on.
Pretty cool.
Just to remember, because I always forget how massive this place is. Yeah. So you can't even see the bottom of this place. It's so big as you're going down there. Yeah, what's kind of going through your heads as you're entering this massive, massive place?
We're not about to fight a spirit, are we? She's just like, please. Anything but that. Last time we tried to do something like that, it didn't go very well.
I'm just thinking, I'm like, I wonder if this is where Pequeño's at.
Yeah.
My bird. Is this where all the birds go?
So your two sandbenders, they go ahead and go off in one direction. So you guys are at the top floor, the top crossway intersection. There are more floors down than you can probably even count. And yeah, there's 4 different directions you can go into. Where do you guys think or want to go first?
I guess we go. What direction did the other people go?
They just went out. You've already lost them.
Oh, we were lost.
They're gone.
I have a D4. We can roll.
Okay.
Alright.
If you don't have a better idea.
Yeah, no better idea. Unless, do I hear? Oh, actually, can I use my science sense?
Oh yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, you both want to roll for me?
Yeah.
Technically, it's 7.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
So 22.
Malin, you raise your foot up into the air. You hit your foot down, and you immediately, for like almost 50 floors down, you feel, it's almost overwhelming just how much you feel throughout this entire facility. You immediately know about 25 floors down, there is what looks to be some sort of large chamber, and you hear or feel, see almost in your mind's eye, as Wong Shitong leaves one of the 2 people there. You can't tell which one it is because it is so far down, but you know that there's somebody in that room, as he then is holding another person, screaming, yelling, clawing the ground for help, and you feel him go even further down, and you've lost him. But you know, those floors down, there seems to be somebody. So, I take it you relay that to him?
Yeah, about 25 floors down is one person, and the other person is even further.
Okay. Also, raise your seismic sense since you get a nat 20.
That's a max, is that okay?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, you went deep. I guess, do we just jump down?
No. Oh, what
I don't
would
know how
my
to get
key,
down.
my key now be?
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yes, what are we doing?
Oh, I guess we make a way.
Yes. So there's you know now. There are stairs you can take.
Oh, okay.
You could also swing down faster
With my
your-
thing, right?
because you also feel lots of steps besides just you and the sandbenders going around. So you can take the perhaps more dangerous option that will avoid combat of swinging down there, or you could move down there one floor at a time.
I think it might be better just to swing down there.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we don't know who is down there, or which one is on the 25th floor or whatever, and we don't know how injured they are. Because surely they're injured. They got grabbed by an owl.
Can I make a suggestion? This is gonna sound a little silly. Since we're like earthbenders, there's 3 of us, right?
No, it's 3 earthbenders and A2. Yeah.
Okay. Can the 3 of us like make a slide down to the whatever floor it was?
Or like an elevator.
You could make an elevator. Yeah, that would be also dangerous. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. So would it be equally as dangerous? As
Not equally as dangerous, no. So, and if you guys were to swing, it would just be you 2, and the other 2 would move down behind
Oh,
you.
I don't really want to split up.
Yeah, I guess with the elevator, that's all of us, though, right?
Yes, I believe so.
I guess Nate would just be praying in the corner, like.
Please.
No, in the middle, like, please. Yeah, that'd basically be what would be going on. So, you guys want
You
to...
want to try the elevator?
Yeah, we should try the elevator.
Okay. So, I'm going to roll 2.
We just died. We just floated.
All of us are going to roll a d20. We need to get a combined total of 13.
Can I add my terror to that?
I will.
You absolutely can.
My
Okay.
tarot too. It's a
My-
+2.
My terror is max.
18.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah, you guys go down there. You bring that up, and you actually hear the sandbenders getting into some sort of scuffle with something that's moving quickly around. In fact, you can tell that they, because you're having to like focus on this, or else you're gonna fall. You can tell that they seemingly are either escaping or holding off whatever it is as they're going down there, though. Neichu, is like sitting there and just being like, "You guys got this." Woo! Okay. You go really far down till eventually you are starting to see more and more of the structure, maybe as you're kind of looking, and you're seeing that the further down you go, the older the architecture style gets. It's almost like they kept building on top of it. And you get there and you find a room there. You finally find a room which you see in olden Earth Kingdom characters reads out King's Chamber. And you open up the door, you push it in, or maybe you bend it in. Either way, not that it would use key. You open it up, and you find a giant, huge chamber of what looks like some sort of large device sitting in the middle that has a very large crystal that is like black sitting in it, and a throne with some sort of large shattered crystal in the wall. And in the back is Rosa, who is looking like she's lying on the ground where you see her.
I'm like, mother, and I run to her. I guess I drag Nate with me.
Yeah, Neichu immediately says like, she looks like she's not doing well, but I'll try to do my best to heal her. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty just distracted by my mother, so I don't really notice anything.
Cool.
Malin,
Are you kind of looking around and taking any of this, or like?
Yeah, there's a crystal, black crystal in the middle.
It's surrounded by some sort of like, it looks like it's hanging in the middle of like 2 to 3 sets of like metal rings of some sort, and then there's like a very thin, it's almost like a mirror sheen, but it's shattered, so there's like, if you were to look at it, you would see hundreds of reflections of yourself in it that's in the wall across from it, and then opposite of that is a throne, a very large ornate stone throne. And while you're looking in there, it's I don't know if I'm giving you proper scale. This thing is about like 20 times your size, both crystals. The one on the wall particularly is a little bit bigger than the one in the center of the room. And it looks like the devices... Actually, can you go ahead and roll the d20 for me with your knowledge
Yes.
added into that?
Great. Max that shit out.
My knowledge is 5. Can I finish writing down the
Yeah, go ahead.
thing?
What's the name of this song? It's so beautiful.
Moon's Tears, parentheses, Astral Observatory from Majora's Mask. But this is the Rosin, I don't know how you pronounce it, cover of it. It's really good though. So give me you have a 5 you said in knowledge? Okay, give me a total of, with your knowledge, of 12.
Okay.
So add the 5 onto that, whatever you roll.
Okay. Got a 14,
Nice.
so 19 total.
Perfect. Well, yeah, you look at that and you immediately... Perfect timing, I guess. You look up and you can tell whatever this thing was, something was projected onto this other wall at some point whenever it was being used, from the black crystal to the mirror sheen. And that's all you can really tell from that. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Is there anything else in the room besides the crystal broken mirror and the throne?
There's Rosa.
There's Rosa.
Well, it leads into that, and no, that seems to be it. There's if you were to you inspect the throne and you see something shattered on the ground. Can you roll one more time for me?
With my knowledge or just
Yes.
normal?
Yeah, with the knowledge.
Okay. I got a 14 again.
14.
So 19.
You're like, why does this look familiar? This broken something. You realize. You pick it up, and you remember when you were in the North Pole. This is the staff that was given to Juju, but it's not. This one's broken.
Oh, we're in the past or the future.
So it's broken, but it looks exactly like Juju's staff?
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. Oh, shit.
It might be the same one, for all you can tell.
Dang it,
But
Juju!
obviously, it's really old. So.
Okay. Dang it, Juju! I need to hear. We need to compare. Well, I don't know. Is there anything like else I can investigate on the staff? Like
you also find a bottle on the throne. Roll one more time for me.
with my knowledge.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Correct.
So adding 5 to whatever this is. That is a 19.
You remember when you
Not
were
a 19 total, but
when you were younger that your father Beitu would tell you old stories, maybe sing you really old songs of like the old Earth Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember him telling you a couple words that kind of meant these things? And he would even show you how to write some of them. And you recognize something about this bottle. It says healing. That's all. The only character you can make out is the word that means healing. So you would probably intuit that whatever's in this bottle, because it's corked, this very old bottle is some sort of something you could heal. Maybe it might even be made of the same thing that you made your healing potions from.
Oh. Are you gonna drink it?
I don't need healing right now. You know who does need healing?
Oh, my mother.
Your mom.
My mother, how's she doing?
She's starting to move, and her bleeding is stopped.
Okay.
But Nichu's, I'm working as hard as I can right now.
It's understandable, Nate. I guess I get up and I look around. And you said there's like a crystal, and you said it's like broken and black, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Could we like put it back together, like with our?
You could try. Yeah, it would take a good bit of points just because it is of a key, just because it's very large. So.
I wonder what happens if we put it back. We summon Juju.
we need
FaceTime.
Yeah.
Robbie. Okay, so what do you do?
I mean, do you want to try to put the rock? I don't know if that's gonna do anything.
I don't know if that's gonna do anything either, but we also like. Wyatt is also here somewhere.
Oh yeah, we do that.
Oh yeah.
But he's further down, isn't he?
He is.
Nice.
Oh, also, this bottle.
Oh, is it liquor?
No.
Is that liquor?
Are you okay?
I'm thirsty, you know?
Anyway, it says healing on it.
Oh. Well, can I read it?
Yeah, can.
Or do I get anything from it?
You, I would say that maybe because Malin said it, you are like, oh, it is what that says. How do I... And you remember that, yeah, you would find lots of things like scattered in the sands of the Wong Desert.
That looks like that? Or
Yeah.
it has the same kind of writing? Oh, what is it? Oh, I guess. Oh, wow. Is that what it says? Oh.
Also,
Uh-huh.
do you recognize the staff?
Yeah. It's, just that.
It looks exactly like Juju's staff.
Oh, shit. What's it doing here?
Heck if I know.
Is it like in pieces or is it like?
Yeah, is it in pieces or is it just like broken?
It is in pieces, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the piece you have is about like maybe a foot long,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, you're like, this looks like a dirty version of Juju's staff.
A dirty version of Juju's staff. So are we in the past or the future?
I don't know.
Is this what?
I would tell you, you're in the present. I would tell you that.
Anyway, do you want your mom to drink this bottle?
It seems like she's doing fine.
She's doing fine.
We don't know what kind of condition the other guy is in.
I'll peep it then.
Yeah, because if we save him, we can be like, hey, we
saved you.
alive.
Yeah, come join us.
Yeah. Or maybe we can put it on the bird, and we can maybe save the bird too.
Netu tells you your mother's gonna need some time to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to stay here and keep healing her while you two move on to look for why, or do you want Sulu to help escort me out?
Oof. Should we take Zulu with us, or should we? Where are those earthbenders? They seem like they were getting away and doing well.
I am just concerned if you try to leave, you'll get ambushed.
Right. I guess just stay here. This seems like really safe.
Do you want Sulu to stay and protect me
Yes.
too, or?
Yeah.
And I will also say if something happens, you get bad feeling, just try to leave.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, well, you two make your way out. Yeah, like I said, you're still looking down, and it looks like it's getting like older and older. The architecture that is.
Can we hear anything, or is it like a?
No, it's getting more quiet the further down you go. You can't hear the sandbenders anymore up there, or the thing moving around. So you're out of distance. So even if they were making noise, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So
should we just go for it?
Guess
we jump for it?
Jump for it.
Yeah, I got this thing, and then like I just grab you.
No! That seems like a terrible idea. We don't even know what level we're trying to go to.
Well, I don't.
Can I try seismic again and see?
Yeah, roll another d20 for me. Since you're at max, give me just a 7 or more.
Okay.
So.
15?
Yeah, perfect. You stomp your foot down, and you can tell as you're doing it, you're sensing that this place isn't just a library. It's a castle with a library built on top.
Oh my god, this place is huge.
Yes. So if you remember kind of what the library is kind of intended to look a little bit like a Taj Mahal almost. Mm-hmm. Imagine a Taj Mahal built on another castle 10 times that size. So you're not getting any of the main details, you're just seeing all of this and you're like, yeah, what are you kind of... You're probably, you're feeling overwhelmed a little bit. What are you getting from that?
But I can't sense the other person. I can't sense why.
You sense vibrations of Wong Shitong coming back up thing. Oh. So he, as you could probably imagine, you got sick. Yeah, you know he doesn't have. He's flying easier than he was before. So whoever he drops off, or why he probably dropped off at the bottom of this little intersection. So wherever the bottom of this goes is where he likely is.
Malin's kind of like, this place is a lot bigger than I thought.
So this is just one part of a bigger castle, is what you told me?
Yes.
That's like Castlevania.
Well, this was built on top of another castle.
Oh, well, I
Also,
guess.
I'm at 28 key.
Okay, thank you.
I guess I grab you and I'm like, all right, well, let's jump off.
I think we
Swing
should
to the
be
bottom.
a little more safe than that.
So it would be about the same. Be the same difficulty check. And you would just use up less key for you to do that. So it's if you want to do that.
Stairs.
It's a lot of stairs. I guess we swing. I guess we were swinging.
I guess we swing.
Okay, cool. Well, you guys get up. You step up together on one of the little ledges. How do you carry Malin and Rojo?
I guess like that.
Spider-Man's. This is Spider-Man's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just holding on, like.
No, you know what? You carry me like you.
I carry you?
I think he's heavier. So
I don't think that would
maybe don't know. Anyways, yeah. So you grab on tight to Rojo, and Rojo like.
Yeah.
And you, I'm gonna say roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
It's only gonna use up 2 key. So.
What is that?
Give me.
That's a 7.
7. What's your medal at?
It's at 1, so
1.
it's an 8.
You got an 8. So you, yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm
No.
I was like, you didn't give me a chance to swear. But you're just kind of like, you guys are moving fast as you're going down there.
Nice.
And
Malin's gonna tell you to never do this again.
Does she notice that I'm struggling a little bit? Like I'm not like
yeah.
that.
yeah. I mean, a little bit. But it's just like, it's also like, who wouldn't struggle? Maybe you're a little more understanding of it. And you kind of swing a little bit as you go down. Are you swinging a little bit and then just lowering yourself as far as it goes, or are you like going, swinging, shooting it? Like, are you full Spider-Man-ing it, or what are you trying to do?
I think I'm full Spider-Man it.
Okay.
Malin's gonna have a heart attack. Is there anything I can do to help him?
You can. Roll one more d20 for me. Both of you give me a combined roll of 10 or more.
Okay.
I got a 20.
I got a
Nice.
7.
I'm glad I got a 20. Is that also for a key?
Yes. Sorry, 1 second.
24. I can't use any more key. I'm just gonna say that. Not yet.
Not anymore.
Because I only have 24 left, and just in case we have to fight something.
You got 20 blades.
That's perfect timing, the way you said it. I thought I had this on here. Just as that happens, Malin, because of your 20,
Nice.
you pull the cord out, and Bro was like, oh my gosh, like we're about to fall. But you did it because Wong Chitong was about to come by and clip you guys in the air. A little silly, but you guys are essentially now kind of controlled free falling as he's going down after you. So I don't know if you're still holding on or not to him, but you guys are basically falling, and you are going to. You can either confirm land down safely on one of the lower floors, or you can get a free attack on him and then roll to land safely.
I kind of want to confirm safe landing.
Okay. Do the same thing with you?
No, I'm gonna hit him and then I'm gonna roll
You're
for
gonna
it.
hit him? Alright. Well, if that's the case, yeah, since he's got the thing. You,
Wait. Is she connected to me or?
Yeah.
Oh, she can't just do it on her own. I thought she would just do it, and then like I got my own thing.
No, you got the thing. So
Oh,
she's
never
helping
mind.
you with
Never
that.
mind. No, I'd much rather just.
You're like getting ready to punch. And she's like, no! Okay, cool. So you guys, you grab on, and you swing in to another room. You kind of make your roll, but you're fine as he comes down, and he's in like a form where his arms are more disjointed, you know, and or his wings are kind of disjointed, and his neck is fully out. So it's almost like snake length as it's looking around. This is what are you doing in my library? And you guys are in. Sorry, 1 second. This is the part of the castle chambers, as it were. And you guys landed at what is almost the bottom floor. You're like maybe a mile down at this point. It's a long way down. As you're at the bottom of this vast, huge, massive, like a football stadium-sized entrance hall to a different throne room. And there's like a tables that are really old. There's different like skeletons laying around as he lands, and yeah, he's looking for you guys. But there's plenty of like pillars. Like, you guys remember that one scene in Lord of the Rings when they're in the underground city with the pillars? Imagine something kind of like that.
Okay.
Okay. You guys land down there, so there's plenty of places to hide among some of these pillars. And imagine that, but less pillars. There's still a lot. But there's plenty of them, and there's these tables. There's plenty of like tapestries on the walls and whatnot. Like I said, huge. Imagine the size of an enclosed football stadium. What do you guys do now that you've landed safely? And he's starting to look for you.
Where's the guy? I guess we'll find him after the battle.
Can I sense if Way's on this?
You can roll one more time to look for him, if you'd like to. But you will lose the first turn in combat. I'm just going to say it's going to go Malin, Roho, then Wong.
Okay. I will give you one try to find him later. It doesn't seem like he's focused on anything else other than us.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to hide for now.
You're going to hide? Okay. Sounds good. Roho, what are you going to do?
So you're not going to attack?
I'm not going to attack right now. I guess, wait, if I roll to see if Y is on this level, would that mean I cannot hide, or could I still hide?
You could not. You'd have to. He would also sense that you were doing that because you're making a lot of impact. So that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna hide.
Okay. Gotcha. What about you, Roho?
I guess I'll walk away from wherever she's at and then attack. So I guess like get his attention, but towards me, like
you're
away from
dragging attention away.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also like I guess attacking.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can just be like, fuck you. Pay attention to me. Roll a d20 for me.
9.
9, perfect. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Roll 3d6 for me then, sir. As you, how do you?
Do you have 3 digits?
Oh yeah.
I have a lot. Well, I have.
Here, I got some for you.
I have 4.
I'll.
Here, you see these. These are easier to imagine.
Okay. I will just pick up a pillar. Wait, no. They're huge, right? Okay.
Pretty huge, yeah.
I guess if there's any like debris on the ground, like rock debris, I'm just like chucking it.
Yeah, there's plenty of the floors are made of like tiles.
Yeah. I'm just throwing like tiles, like really fast.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Oh my god. 1, 2, 3.
That could be worse.
I'm rolling like Mies. No, I'm rolling like Mizu.
Yeah, last
session.
And this is why I should never lead anybody.
You throw that pillar at him, and it hits him directly in the side. It was 6 damage, you said, right?
Yeah, it was 6.
Okay. Where do you hit him? Where are you aiming at him?
Probably like this. I was probably aiming for like the head, but maybe I got like maybe he went like this and like got a little bit of.
So Malin, you're hiding behind a pillar, and his like head is about to turn the corner as it gets hit in the side into the pillar that you're sitting next to by Roho. What do you say to get his attention?
I'm like, hey, I love knowledge also.
I love knowledge also. Wait.
Isn't he like really crazy about knowledge and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I should be like, so why'd you take those 2 people? Are they like really smart?
It is not for you to know, worm. As he starts to like.
Oh my god.
He's gonna try to.
It's the bird's name, Conquest.
So yeah, he starts blowing his wings at you, and he is unable to get you off the ground. How do you just kind of stand your ground? Do you try to avoid it?
I just stay heavy like a rock.
You didn't get that many.
Still got me.
I have a lot of d6. I'm not using most of these.
Okay.
So you know.
Cool.
For now. Cool. Okay. Yeah. He tries that. Malin, your turn.
Well, I guess since we're attacking, might as well. Okay, question. If I throw my knives, can I get them back, or are they just out and about until I collect them?
You would have to use your turn to get them back, but you could use your metal bending to. You can either use your turn to go and grab them, which you have to roll for, or you can just use up some key to get all of them back at once. So it's kind of like a collection. So like you might want to like cash out on that, if that makes any sense. So like use up all your knives and then use one turn to bring them back, because otherwise you'd have to get them in chunks physically. So
why not? Why not try my new knives?
nice. You gonna do the throwing knives then?
Yeah, my throwing knives.
Okay.
You're using your metal too, I'm guessing?
Yeah. My max metal. I got a 13.
13. So that would be 6 then.
Yes.
Because we round down. So
Gotcha.
you got 6. So that will be nice. That's gonna be wait. 13.
2?
4. Oh, that'd be 3 because it's every 4. So you're 12. 12 divided by 4 is 3.
That wasn't my roll. I got a 6.
2,
8,
8,
9.
9.
9. Cool.
Wait,
So that-
9.
Yeah, because you got
You got a 1. Right?
You got a
Is
1
that what that
and
is?
and a 2, right?
6, 7, 8, 9.
That's
Is
fine.
that not? Is that?
It's a 2.
Isn't 6 plus 9? I mean, wait.
6 plus 2 is 8, and
Oh.
then you add the 1. That's 9.
You're right.
That's okay.
I'm dumb.
That's minus 4 keys, so you're at 24.
20. I'm at 20.
Oh, you're 20. Oh, you're right. Thank you. You fire those out, and they hit him from the where you I guess you're behind him. Are you aiming for any particular spot or just
the back, the
back?
largest.
Gotcha. Yeah. You hit him up the side, and he immediately snakes his neck back around, and he turns fully his attention to look at you.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's back to you again, since you guys are standing opposite ends.
Oh, nice.
What's
I guess
your
I
move?
use my thing and I like whip, or can I like whip it around his neck and be like, "You look at me."
Yeah, you can do that. It would. Do you want to?
It's more for damage or anything else.
Okay. Yeah. We'll say in character. Yeah, you do that. But would you like to? Since you're using the whip, you can do half your damage of what you roll, and hold him in place for his turn, or you can just do it for extra damage, like just to whip him.
I'll have my damage and hold
Okay.
him for a little bit.
So
Yeah.
roll a d20 to hit him.
17.
Nice. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
what did
that's-
you roll to hit him in the last one? I don't think we did roll. I think we forgot to. Oh no, you hit him.
Yeah.
You hit him. You hit
I
him.
got like a.
You're right. I'm so sorry. You hit him. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, what did you get? 17.
Yeah, I got 17.
Perfect. Okay. So you're gonna roll 3d6 and then half that number, that total.
So it would be 2, 3, 5. What is
5?
that? That's 10, right? Yeah, it's 10. So it'd be 5.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. You flash him around and you pull him in, and he's kind of standing between the middle of you, and he uses his turn to essentially fly up a bit, where he's about to pick you off the ground. So you go, I'm gonna let go before he takes me flying. So you let go. Maylin, it's your turn again. What would you like to do?
So he's in the air now.
He's he's in the air, but he's kind of staying up there for now, and he looks like he's getting ready for his next move.
In the air. I guess. I don't want to use that much more key, but he's in the air. Can I just do a normal throw of my knives?
Yes, it's gonna be a little bit harder of a roll since he's up there.
That's
so.
fine.
Okay, roll a d20.
I got a 16.
16, nice. And you're just throwing one of the random knives, right?
Yeah.
Are you metal bit? You said regularly throwing?
Yeah,
it?
regularly throw.
Okay, gotcha. It's only gonna do 2d6 of damage for that. So
6, 9 again, plus my
Nice.
3, so whatever 9 plus 3 is, because my knives are plus 3.
12, yes.
I can't math. I'm giving up. I need my calculator. It's actually a really good idea.
He closes his eyes as he curls up, and then he does this, and the knives come out of him, and he gains 5 health back.
Oh, great.
Oh, wow.
He gets to do that every 2 turns. So,
Oh.
And now he is going to go for you first, Rojo.
Oh. Wait, wasn't it my turn? Or?
Oh, yes, you're right. I'm sorry, it is your turn. I'm sorry.
Okay. Is there like a ceiling above us?
It's really high up, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna try to drop some rock on top of him, but I don't think we'd be able to do that.
It's okay.
Do I look around? Do I see anything else around at me, or?
There's some pieces of pillars, and there's some of the tables are made of stone. There's a couple of like skeletons. Yeah. Everything around you is made of stone.
Okay, can I launch one of the tables at him, like
Yeah.
push it at him? Right? Okay.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to roll a d20 for me?
Yeah. 16.
16. Nice. You guys are rolling good. Roll 3d6 on that, and that's minus. I forgot to do it for the last turn, but that's your minus 8. I think, right?
That's 3, 5. What is that? Hold on, wait. 5, 9, 12.
12. Okay.
Mhm.
He hits the ground and he's like, ugh.
Mhm.
He's not doing well, and he is gonna attack you now.
Ooh.
Broho specifically.
He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me.
He's charging you, and he like hits you with his neck against the wall.
Oh.
What he's going to do. That is.
That's a lot.
Yeah, he hits his whole body into you for 14 minus 4, so that's minus 10. So you were at 53, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 43. He slams his whole body into you, and he looks like he's about to get ready to fly off. Maylin?
Is he on the ground now?
Yeah, he's getting his wings like ready, and he's like flopping a bit.
And Rohu's like close to the thing.
Yes, he's right in front of him. Yeah.
All right, then I'll get up in melee range too, because why not? And I'm gonna stab him
Okay.
with a normal knife.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for him.
Yes. I got
20.
a 20.
20, nice. Okay, cool. You get to roll 46. So you're doing extra damage to him. How exactly? Are you like maybe two-handing it? Are you jumping at him? Or are you just
Shaking him.
Stabbing
just
it.
doing? Okay,
Oh.
cool.
Ah!
I feel like this is really bad that we're fighting a spirit.
Now we're gonna cook him up for the wings.
Damn.
I'm
12,
so sorry.
17, 20? Is that 20 damage?
I think so.
12. Wait.
Wait, no,
12.
it's 19.
No, it's
This
12,
is 7.
17,
7.
12,
Yeah.
17, 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and then plus, do you get a plus?
Yeah, I get plus 3.
So he immediately falls down. To the
Oh shit! I got stabbed.
Oh my god!
My knowledge cannot be. Oh fuck!
Oh shit!
I feel so bad.
Oh, these motherfuckers are real.
He hits the pillar next to you
Uh-huh.
as he falls down with his full weight,
Mhm.
and then he hits the ground, and the pillar falls right next to you guys. Before you can do anything,
Uh-huh.
you fall another 20 feet.
Another 20 feet? Oh no, we're never getting out of here, Milan.
Well, if Wyatt's okay, we'll have. Wait, is Wyatt Earthbender?
I don't think he was.
He is.
Oh, he is okay.
If we find Wyatt and he's okay, we'll have 3 Earthbenders to get out of here.
You guys are now in another level. This one is made of really, really rigid, hard rock. And it is in... You're seeing an underground stream covered in the green crystals you guys have seen all over the place. You guys are looking around and you're seeing these old buildings. Old, like, ancient-looking places. And you see why... a few feet off as Wong Chitong is lying on the ground, like barely breathing as he looks like he's dying. One moment.
We did good.
Why couldn't we roll like this when we were fighting Fukushu?
I don't know.
So this is not exactly a little older than this even, but this is kind of what you're looking at right now.
Oh, okay. And there's some like buildings, kind of.
There's a couple of like small buildings. They're like almost like stone huts, basically. Yeah, it's really, you probably have not seen anything like this before. And you're looking around. So there's these buildings. There's Y in the corner, and then there's you guys. So yeah, what do you guys want to do now?
I'm gonna go check out why.
Y. Okay. I'm gonna roll to see if he's been wounded or not. So he has been wounded, but they are not fatal. Rosa was hurt a lot more than he was.
Oh wow, okay.
And so you tap him, and he immediately starts. And he's awake, but he's like dazed. He probably has like a head injury of some type. So
Is he actively bleeding anywhere?
He is not. No, he looks like he just got bruised pretty bad on the head. So yes, he's waking up. He's not going to be helpful in any way. So yeah, now you have one Chiton behind you, laying down, and he's like trying to move, and he's like some of his feathers are already falling off, and then you're seeing these places. What do you do, Roho?
I'm just like, oof, this is not good, Malin. I don't I think we're even further down than we were before. But the bird, should we put it out as misery, or should we just give it the water?
I'd feel really bad if it just died.
It just died?
But also, like...
Does it still look... Does it look like it was possessed by, like, spirits? Like, does it look like a dark spirit?
Roll a d20 for me, both of you.
Both?
Actually, just you, Malin.
Just me?
Yeah.
Do I add anything to
You can
that?
add your knowledge to it, yeah.
That's a 10 total.
10? That's good. You recognize as you maybe look closer to him, he starts coughing up some of that black soot.
Oh. Yeah, he was possessed by Fukushu.
Oh, okay. So is it gone?
Can it be? I don't know.
You have no idea.
Should we risk it and give him the potion of healing? Or should we just...
I don't know. This potion of healing is also really... Yes,
I'm just saying you don't have to, but if you want to do it, he's... Yeah, 2 seconds left.
Okay.
I mean, why not?
Okay, sure. I guess we give it to him.
You pour it down its mouth,
Uh-huh.
and it does nothing.
Oh, man.
Oh, well.
Until he gets up. He slowly gets up, his neck distends, his wings get to a more normal feature, and he stands up, and he goes, You two, why are you here? Why are we down here?
You stole my mother, and you brought her to this place.
I would have done nothing of the sort.
I believe you were possessed.
Oh. My apologies. It seems I was. And he bows and he's... Why, yes, I thank you for saving me. But we really must leave here soon. This place is not safe to be in.
What is this place?
And then he does the owl thing where his head like turns.
Oh. What is this place?
This is the place of the sea people. Their original home.
Oh, I was told I'm a sea person, I think.
Well, then
No,
this
never mind.
place,
Was I?
This place is most likely your home. What is your name?
My name is Roho.
You were. Right.
Okay.
Well, Roho, thank you for saving me, but sincerely, we must leave now.
Okay, can you help us get out of here?
A green light is emanates towards him. It's like a glow. And he turns around and he sees what's looking at him. And he says, "Come with me now." And he puts out like his claw for you both to get in.
Okay.
You can either grab Y or you can immediately leave with him.
I grab Y.
Well, I mean, you can grab Y, but Wong Chitong is leaving in like 2 seconds. So you can either leave now or you can try to get Y.
We gotta get Y.
I guess we get Y. But can I tell him before he takes off, like, there's people up there, can you grab them and take them out?
He says, "Yes,
Okay, cool.
I will help them." And then he says, "Hide. You have no other hope." And then he leaves before he goes, "I will be back soon."
I don't like the way he said that.
You hear something that sounds like... And it sounds like wood. As suddenly... A giant man-shaped thing, about half the size, or a third the size of Shiva, comes out made of wood and stone as it's looking around. And it's more, it doesn't have a head, it just has like the body with a glass bubble in the chest, and in the legs, and in the arms. And the center has a green light glowing. And it sees Wan Chiton, and it makes a weird sound of some type, and then it looks down at you two.
Oh. Okay.
Hi.
And we were never seen again.
Yeah, never seen again. Sorry. Oh, dang it, why?
it pulls up its 2 arms, and this thing is maybe the size of like a 4-story building.
Oh.
It's pretty big. It looks like it's really like jerking, as each limb has a different function. It seems. Or sorry, no, I'm sorry. Its right arm pulls out some sort of device that starts to, and it starts to shoot out a stream of air at you guys. And it's still getting its systems back in control. Actually, I'm sorry, not air, fire. It tries to shoot fire, and it just doesn't have any fire left.
Okay.
So instead, it picks up the left hand and just grabs a chunk of rock, and then is going to try to throw it at you guys, and it misses. It's fighting you guys. You guys can either try to run from it, you can try to fight it. It looks like it's barely holding together. That being said, it's also like 4 stories big. So how do you guys want to go about this?
Do you want to try to run away?
Rocks out of it.
Oh yeah, so
You can attempt to take the rocks out. However, you immediately can tell that the rocks here, it's almost like they're more stubborn down here. It's harder to bend. It kind of looks like bedrock from Minecraft a little bit.
Gotcha.
So you can do it, but it's going to do more damage if you use this type of rock. However, it's going to take more ki. So instead of 4 ki, it'll take like 6.
Okay, maybe we run.
Do you want to work together?
Yep.
Try to. What if we like take out one of its leg and then we run, so it's slower? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, so we can bend the material in the creature's body,
It's just
right?
harder to bend.
Yes, that will be. So you can bend the rock around you for 6. If you try to pull it out of him, it'll be 8 ki to do that. So it'll
What
be
if we do
harder.
it together, and then we run away?
It'll still be 8 ki each.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've got an easier chance of doing it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to try to bend it out and then run away?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
This will be both of your turns. So give me a combined roll of 15.
My Terra is...
Did Terra come in, or
Yes, it does.
this ain't no Terra?
Okay,
It's just not Earth.
yeah, my Terra is max.
Yeah, mine is at 2. 11, 2.
15.
Nice. There you guys go.
It bounced to a 13.
Yeah, bounce to a 13. I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. Well, then if that's the case, minus 8 ki for both of you.
Like 12 left.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're running after this.
Roro, you were at, what is it?
I had a pretty high amount because I wasn't using anything until we got down here.
Yeah.
So I probably.
Yeah, but you were swinging though. All of those costs.
Okay.
Gee, it was only 2 though. So we'll say you're. I'll be nice and say you're at 39. I think you're supposed to be at 35.
Nice, yeah.
But then minus 8, so 31. There you go.
Pick up Y.
Well, I guess
It's
it's
not yours.
the
You guys
Oh,
use your
we're
turn.
done.
we used it.
So
Oh yeah, wait, do we do damage?
you pulled. Yeah. You probably do that, huh?
Damage.
How much do we roll, or how many dice?
That is going to, since it's more, that's going to be 3d6 from both of you.
Oh, nice. Ooh, 6 plus 5 plus 1. That's 12.
I got 9.
12 plus 9, what is that?
I don't know. Numbers.
I think it's 21.
Numbers just aren't working today, are they?
No, I've given up on my numbers. If I don't have a calculator in front of me, I'm just done.
Okay, so what was your count?
9.
9 and yours?
12.
Oh, nice. Good job, guys. So that is 21? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I have started saying as well. You guys pull a whole arm off of its body as it kind of falls over to the side a little bit. Its green light flickers, and then it roars back to life again as it gets back up. It tries to use another function that looks like it's going to shoot water out. Doesn't work. So instead it
Grabs a rock again.
it does some sort of maneuver where it something on its back starts whirling as air shoots out, and it launches this thing up into the air.
Oh.
And it comes crashing down right next to you too.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should have just run.
Okay. So the rocks shatter and knock you guys back a bit, but it doesn't do that much.
Nice.
So it's only
For
you only get like knocked down by the force
yeah.
to do 1 point of damage, and then you're at 55, right? Or 49? I'm sorry.
49 is 6 temporary.
You got any durability?
2.
Nice.
So that is.
It's only did 3 to you.
3? Yeah. There you
So
go.
I've got 3 temporary plus 1 stun.
He does that. It does get 2 turns, however, unfortunately.
Yay.
Oh,
wow.
I'm sorry.
Imagine
Okay.
you're slapping the shit out of Y. Like, come on!
Yeah, come on, my
wake
God.
up!
Yeah, and then it does something where it hits the ground again as more rock starts to. This time it's aiming for you specifically, Malin.
Oh.
Sorry. Because it knocks you down a little bit more. And you are hit by a wave of rock. You have 2 defense, right? 2
I
durability?
have 2, yeah.
Yeah. So it throws you pretty hard against another little hill, one of the buildings behind you, for 7 damage. You're at 45 now. Okay. Now it is Rojo's turn.
I guess. So if we say we're gonna run, that just uses your turn and we get away, right? Or further
You
away?
can. So you would have to roll to see if you can successfully escape its sight and then hide, and then next turn it won't be targeting you. So
Okay.
if you run away and hide, it's
Uh-huh.
going to just focus on her for the next turn for both
Okay.
of its attacks.
Okay.
But if you both run away and hide, it's going to spend at least one of its 2 turns looking for you.
okay.
Yeah. And if whether it rolls successfully and finds you,
Uh-huh. I guess for this one, I'll attack it with the rock, the bedrock.
okay.
So if I could I like try to like focus like a pillar of like rock right at its midsection?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Green
can absolutely.
light.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
Roll a d20 for me.
Add my Terra plus 2. 18 plus 2 is 20.
Nice. All right, dude. You're going to roll me 4d6.
Nice. Uh, 6 plus what is that? Hold on. That's another 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 12. 12 damage.
12. That is.
And then I'm just like, run, Malin, run!
You pick up the rock, the bedrock, you spin it, and it hits right into the glass container, and it does actually shatter it a bit, or it shatters it, yeah, and the rock falls out, and you see what looks to be like inside. You think, roll one more time for me, a d20. Give me a roll of 8 or more.
17.
You see a skeleton inside of that cockpit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
And then some sort of like the green light is coming somewhere from that skeleton, essentially.
Okay.
And the thing keeps moving. Malin, your turn now that it's discombobulated. You're back on your feet. What do you choose? After he yelled to hide, was the last thing he said.
Yeah. But then he'll get hurt.
It's fine. I'll hide on my next turn.
Okay. I'll take Y and hide somewhere.
Okay, yeah, you pick up Y. Roll me a d20. Since you have Y, give me a roll of 12 or higher.
Do I add my stealth to that?
You can add your stealth. Good call.
I have 2.
2. Okay, so you need to just roll a 10 then.
Okay.
Oh, so you're running, and unfortunately, because maybe you're just really overwhelmed by just everything going on, you managed to trip a little bit, unfortunately.
That's fine.
So you do that. You are unhurt. Y is still
He's like
more or less
"What's
unconscious. That being said, it is going to now. It lowers its left arm into one of those streams. To the water is running now, and it's going to point its cannon right at you, Rojo, for its first turn. Yeah,
I can survive that.
One more.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got it. I got plenty over here.
Ooh.
Oh my. Okay.
What is that? Minus.
So it. And it actually moves back a little bit because its weight limit is off now. But it hits you directly. It launches you like this is like you're getting hit by a river.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Caves my
You were down
chest
to
in.
30 after that as it like rolls you back and you hit against the wall. And Malin, for you, it's going to now try and do. It's going to now pick up another rock that it just kind of easily just like it scoops it out of the ground as if it's like mud almost, and then like baseball throws it right at you. Oh, but it misses.
Oh, nice. You ran out of the way.
Nice.
You dodged
Good job. Yeah, how this thing's coming at you? You're picking up Y again? How do you want to get out of the way of that?
I just toss myself aside.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah.
It shatters. It like one of the pieces. It breaks in half. This thing is like as big as your body. One of the pieces hits one of the buildings behind you and like breaks it open. So that's its 2 turns. Rojo, it's your turn now.
Well, since Malin wasn't able to hide, I guess I'll still like. We're in like a cape, right?
Yes, you are in a cave.
Can I drop rocks on top of it?
Yeah, you can absolutely.
Alright, I will drop rocks on top of it. Use my 2 terror. 11 plus 2, which is 13.
2. Yes.
Nice.
You hit.
And then it's 3d6, correct?
That is correct, my good sir.
Okay. Cool. 4. Wait, what's that? 6, 7.
7. Nice. You drop it down and it uses one of its hands to kind of guard, and it gets hit a little bit. It looks like it was kind of like a little hurt by that, but not too much. Balin, your turn.
Can I see the glowing skeleton inside?
You can, yeah.
Can I try to crush the glowing skeleton inside
You
with
can
the rock?
absolutely try to crush the glowing skeleton. It'll be a more difficult roll to try to get that. You'll need to get a 16 or higher since it's you are far away from it and it's very small right now. You're about maybe like 700 feet away. So
And that would be 8 key.
yes, it would be 8 key.
Can I try to... Can I try to just hit it with a knife so it's less key?
Yes, you
Yeah,
could.
like
Yeah,
the-
that'd be 4 key
Okay.
for a knife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you using your thing?
For that, yeah. Are you throwing it or are you bending?
I'm bending
Okay, that would only be a difficulty of about.
with my metal bending.
Yeah. Would you use your metal for the damage or the throw?
The throw, I want to hit it
Okay, you give me an 10 or more then.
10 or more. Okay. I got a 20.
Nice. All right. Roll me. That's minus 4 key. So you're 8 now.
Yes.
And did you use any particular knives to use the
I
throwing
use
knives
my
or-
normal knife, so I get the +3.
Okay, sounds good. Then go ahead and roll me. Since you got a 20, that's 4d6 plus 3. Oh wait, your knives are 2. I'm sorry, 3d6 plus 3. My bad. Sorry.
Oof. What was that?
It's
10.
Oh, I thought that was
plus
a
3, so that's 13.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you throw that in there, and sorry, it was 10 plus 3.
Yes, a 13. Yeah.
Okay. Right, okay. Sorry, I gotta do that and then also factor in his durability. So I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit the skeleton and the thing kind of like a little bit. And the green light, you can tell, is somewhere on the skeleton's body specifically. It's somewhere on its like lower half, seemingly. But the thing really didn't like whatever that was, though. Because you did that, it's going to use its next attack on you.
Yay!
This time it grabs one of the crystals, and it's going to throw it at you like it's a knife.
Cool.
Oof.
Yeah. Sorry.
Ouchies. Ouchies!
Oh no.
It was this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, don't tell me it was 3 6s. Remember that. How many durability did you have?
2.
2. That's 8. 13.
So 11.
Yeah, it goes by and it oh gosh. Oh no, 13 is with your durability.
13's with my durability.
Yeah, it was 15, but so you were at
32.
yes, thank you. It hits you right in your shoulder, your left shoulder, and there's like a gash, like a large gash there now.
Ouchie.
You have a cool scar now.
Yeah, I've got a cool scar now.
You do, yeah. And now it's gonna look back to you, Rojo.
No, I'm just yeah.
As it grabs one of the crystals and crushes it up into where it's like a powder or something. It's doing it with the left hand because it doesn't have its right hand now.
Yeah.
And it's going to throw that as like it's like a rain of glass basically at you.
Ow.
Oh.
What's your speed?
4.
How do you gracefully You're seeing this like it's like 20 different pro bending discs being thrown at you right now.
I guess I just go. I'm so much adrenaline going. Oh. Actually, it would have been funny if I just stood there like they all missed.
You're like, or farming right now.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel great after that.
Yeah,
and now
cool,
that you dodged it,
Yeah.
you come out and you're like, oh shit.
I'm like, time for the lion turtle's barrage. I don't know what it's called. Just a lion turtle comes up and bites him.
Okay, where do you want to bite him?
Can I bite him like in the chest area?
You can.
Okay.
How big is the lion turtle thing?
It's like a pretty decent. It's enough to bite off someone's head. I remember that much.
Okay, it could get the feet with that, unless you wanted to send it launching up towards him.
Can I try to grab his arm or like bite his arm?
Yes. Give me a roll. If you get me 18 or higher, you can bite the arm off.
Okay, cool.
If you get a 12 or 11 or lower, you don't hit the arm at all.
Okay, all right.
So
I'm like +2 in Terra. 13.
Nice. Okay, cool.
So I guess I just hit him.
You just hit the arm? Yeah, you hit the arm.
Uh-huh.
That's your one turn move. So if you want to use up, how much? Sorry, I'm doing the math in my head. 10 key, and that'll be 46.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You're 21. 21?
21. Nice. 6. What is that? That's 5.
Sorry, I like how I was like, I got this, so it's not as loud, and you're like right in front of it.
Sorry, it just
no, it's
so much.
It does, yeah. So that's 10, 6, 16 minus
10.
his defense. He actually, you know what? I'll say you do that, and it misses the arm and it hits the stomach, and it looks like it's like missing pieces now, as it's like on one knee.
Yeah.
Maylin, it's your turn.
So I saw that the glowy thing is the lower half of the body.
You did see that, yes.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, we'll do it. I'm gonna metal bend one of my normal knives at the glowy
Any
thing.
knife you can bend.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me another d6 or d20. I'm sorry.
And I'm adding my metal bending to
The roll?
The
Okay.
roll to hit.
Give me, if that's the case, then give me just an 11 or higher. Or sorry, a 9 or higher. 9 or higher on your roll.
Got a 14.
There you go. So that's going to be minus 4 key.
Yes,
doing this
I'm
here.
at 4 key.
Yeah. You are feeling really exhausted right now from all of this. And maybe as you're getting that ready, Y is awake.
Oh.
And he says, please don't let me die. As you-
Make a deal.
That's what we're trying to do right now.
Make a deal right now.
Sidebar.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
Get a whisper.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Roll me 3d6 then.
The best time to negotiate.
Plus 3 on that. So.
Plus 3. Okay. 10 again, so 13 again.
13 again. Nice. Sorry. And nice. Okay. Okay. Cool. You hit it directly in the chest, and as you make that final strike, it. Oh god damn it! I looked up a song name, but it's the same name as a composer where I've got like 50 songs on here for.
Oh
Anyways.
no.
It shatters the skeleton just completely. It was already on one knee. It falls to the other knee, and this giant structure. The skull rolls out, rolls up. You two come stand next to it. You see something on the ground. It's a sash that has a green glow emanating from below it.
Oh, okay. Can we grab it? I'll look at it, yeah.
You look at it and you immediately can tell because of, for lack of a better term, its aura. This is the element of the body.
Oh, what? This
the other
is it?
piece that you've been looking for.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you don't have anyone here to tell you, unfortunately, what this one is usable for. But it seemed like whatever skeleton was inside of this thing was wearing it as like a belt.
Oh, okay.
And it's a very large. Imagine, very old fabric, but the way that there's like an ornamental piece with this green gem that looks very similar but not quite the same to these other green crystals you've been seeing. And it almost looks like a very ornate belt with like a design all around it encompassing this green crystal of some sort. This green gem, if you will.
Cool.
What's y'all's reaction to everything that just happened
Hide
in that?
I guess wait.
We take it with us and hide it so nobody else sees it. That's my reaction.
But before we take it, can I put it on to see if anything happens? Last time I did that, I think something happened, right?
Yeah, so you put it on. And you heal by 10.
Oh, nice. I feel so great right now.
I want you to know, Malin, I'm breaking the fourth wall a little bit here. If you had not beaten it in that turn, it would have used its desperation move, where it charges up for one attack, and whoever gets hit by 6d6 damage. Yeah. So.
A good thing we hit it.
Yeah. So.
Nice.
Cool. Well, yeah, you guys.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the element of the body seemingly was charging this thing.
Oh, okay.
Once this thing came out, it was gone.
Okay.
So
I'm just looking at it. I'm like, I feel really great, Milan, but I guess we should probably hide this because I don't want anyone else to see.
Yeah. I turned to Y.
Did he see any of that?
Are you okay? I'm just going to be, are you okay?
Okay, cool. Nice.
I would like to go.
All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, let's skedaddle.
Let's figure out.
Let's get out of here.
Y says, I would just like to leave. And then Wong Chitong comes down after a few minutes, and he comes down, and he looks at you two, and he says, you have done well. I did not expect you to defeat the lost weapon. And he sits down, and I'll say maybe you guys are a few feet away, you're maybe checking out to make sure the thing was gone, so Y's sitting down and looking at himself, and he says, thank you two for saving me and this library. I was able to drive out the other two dark spirits that were roaming these halls. I see you have gained the element of the body.
Yes. We have. Yes.
Yeah. With this device, with this piece, you will be able to have a more invulnerable body than most people are aware. However, some say that each of the element pieces have a secret use as well.
Okay.
It can lead one to a certain point of enlightenment, but they all come at a cost.
Okay.
Do you wish to know what this element piece offers, or do you wish to keep yourself away? I'm aware some of you humans are prone to, how do I say, corruption.
I would like to know, yes. Because this won't be for me. I'll give it to someone else.
I'm closed Y's ears.
Or he's off somewhere else.
Oh, he's off
he's like maybe like 50 to 100 feet away. He's sitting where he was before, and you guys are over at the body of the lost weapon.
Okay,
It is said that if one were to give a great price, it is said that if one were to pay a great price with the element of the body, as long as it is upon one's body, that person will forever hold immortality.
Oh, okay. Is that what happened to this gentleman over here?
Even he, I do not know of.
Oh, okay.
All I know is that this weapon existed as the last remnant of this ancient people, of the sea people.
Okay, cool. Actually, we have another question. That raised my hand.
Yes.
We found a staff upstairs.
Hold it.
That staff belonged to the king of the sea people before their civilization fell.
Is it like a one-of-a-kind kind of thing, or?
Indeed.
What if I know someone who has like another one?
Perhaps the spirit made a copy of it.
Oh, okay, cool. So, what if the copy and the original were the meat? Would it become stronger? In theory?
No, not really.
Okay.
Well, I hand Rocco the staff since it's of his people.
This is my people. I take the staff.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Any other questions I have? Do you have any questions?
What about
my
you,
story?
miss? Is there anything you wish to know? It's the least I could do.
There's too much I want to know.
Anything.
Anything.
Anything he knows.
I don't know. There's definitely something, like, I don't want to waste this opportunity, but, like, what's a question I could ask that he would know? Actually, I do want to ask about my lineage, the grave digger guy.
What specifically about him?
I just want to know, was he truly that awful? I can't remember his name either. I just remember Gravedigger.
I thought you were gonna change the music and be like, you die.
You die.
How dare you! Yes, Jianzhu unfortunately was a man who was born with great intentions, good intentions. One of the few humans I would have found solace in. A man of much knowledge, power, and a want to do the right thing. However, he, in his desire to make the world a better place, ultimately became what he feared most, a tyrant. He did many wrong things in order to find a new avatar, to save the world. But like many of you humans, before and after my time, unfortunately you often prove destructive, and power often corrupts. You two, I can only hope, are an example of the opposite.
I hope.
Dope. Actually, so why did you bring my mother here and that other guy? Do you know why, or was that just the
I must have been given orders by that festering spirit
Oh, yeah.
to gather more knowledge.
Is there a best way to get rid of him?
Many of us spirits are born after long periods of great change, of great impacts. After my creation, Fukushu was born not long after. Some of you humans, the means by which even I am unaware, have the ability to transcend death, to become a spirit. Fukushu, I believe, is one such being. His immaturity and his hatred seem well-founded, I must admit. Though his methods and his means, I cannot agree with.
Okay.
With spirits like this, killing them does not put an end to them. No spirit can ever truly die.
Okay.
The only way I see fit is to see a soul lay to rest with his.
Okay. Cool. So someone else has to die?
It's just a theory. That was an expression of the king of this conversation.
Nice.
I am not certain. If I were to hazard a guess based off of the encounters I've had with other spirits of his nature, that has been the only thing that has shown any chance of working. However, Fukushu is an exemption to many rules of this world and the spirit world. I do not know for certain what will work or what won't work.
Okay.
It might even take a miracle to stop something like him.
Okay, cool. Do you know why Fukushu hates that boy so much? What's his name? Sora, you call him?
I think he just wanted somebody to possess.
Oh, okay. He just wants to possess the boy.
You were something on Pelios because he was in the Sora solo section.
Scratch that.
I
didn't ask that question.
Metagaming. Just kidding. That's cool. I don't. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. So you're a bird.
Oh my God! You're right.
Yeah. Thank you. By the way, thank you for helping us out and getting us out of here. What? One last. Oh.
You didn't say anything.
Okay.
I rolled an insight check on him and he failed it. So, You're good.
Poor knowledge guy.
Yeah.
On stupid. He says, cool. Well, yeah. Is that all you guys have to say to him or ask him?
You have any other questions?
I'm sure I do. I just can't think of any at the moment. I wish we had everybody else here because they could be like, oh, this is my question.
He does know 10,000 things. So
That's too many
Nice.
things.
Yeah.
10,000 things.
What's like another mystery we're working on? Oh, the other bits.
Oh, the other
The
piece.
other pieces?
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of know where they're at. But I guess, yeah, could you give us more information about the fire one?
From my understanding, it is found in the Dragonbone Catacombs.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You'll find them, I believe, unless your human maps have changed, at the center of the Fire Lord's premises in Caldera,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
the capital of the Fire Nation, I believe.
I remember that.
Just realized I'm doing a Hugo Weaving impression for this guy, so that's fun. Anyways, Mr. Rojo. Cool. Anyways,
Nice.
he doesn't know about the air piece being split up, so he doesn't know where that is.
Okay.
And the water piece, I'm sure you'll be after this one next. The heart piece, the element of the heart is in the northern water tribe, the
Okay.
North Pole. So if you want to get,
Okay.
Anyway,
why are you wanting to find them?
there's a boy who's been possessed, and we want to get by Fukushu. We want him to get back to normal.
You wish to use you aim to use the wish upon gaining all 4 elements.
Yeah, that would be great.
Well, as I said, just know, every wish comes with a cost. That wish can make almost anything a reality, but at the cost of the wisher's life.
Oh. Okay, so if we make the wish, whoever makes the wish,
That much power on one human,
Uh-huh.
on a spirit, let alone a human, would do them in.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we get Fukushu to make
Yeah,
a
well,
wish and we'll just
if
die.
so if Fukushu would make the
I
wish.
wish to be in control of the world. That'd be funny.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, that's good. Actually, that's actually really good to know.
Yeah, actually, what do you know about? And he does this as he's about to ask the question. What do you know about like a bird named Pequeño? I don't know what his name is actually.
That is his name, yeah. I think that's what we said, didn't we? Yeah. Or maybe no, it was Rojo Pequeño.
Yeah, Rojo Pequeño. Yeah.
Rojo Pequeño.
Yeah. Is he still being rebirthed and stuff? Is he still brushing his teeth?
I believe he has been reborn in the spirit world.
Oh, nice.
Perhaps if you find your way there, you may be able to see him yet again.
That'd be nice to see him again. But thank you. Yeah. So just want to take us out of here and guide us.
Absolutely. And he picks you all up.
Yeah.
Why too?
Yes, yeah. All, that's why I said all. Yeah.
Okay.
He picks you all up and he gets you guys out. Your mother Rosa is doing great. She grabs you or hugs you. Sulu and Netu make it out, and because they stayed up there, the other 2 sandbenders are also okay. They rendezvoused with Sulu and they fought off a dark spirit, or 2 dark spirits actually, and then Wong Shiton helped them fight off the second one. So yeah, you guys make your way back up there, and you start to fly back. Everyone's sitting on Wong Shitong's back as he's just flying you guys back to the Misty Palms Oasis, and don't worry, he's got like 10 books to give the people as an apology for kidnapping them. That's a big thing for him, you know.
Oh my gosh, I'd love to read those.
Here's a book on architecture. Build it stronger.
I want to be really bad. I want to look to Y and be like, "Will you help us now?"
Make that deal.
Mei-Ling, I will do whatever you wish.
Nice.
You have saved my life. Whether you are the queen or not does not matter to me anymore. You should be the one calling the shots here.
Yes.
Nice.
One more person. Sick. Okay, sorry.
You know, we can do without that one guy if he wants to.
Cool. You guys get back there. Wang Shitong gives up the 10 books, and then he wishes you well. He says, "Be careful. I wish to hide my library. May not be where you found it before anymore, but Be careful. Neither the physical world nor the spirit world is safe from Fukushu.
Okay, cool.
In this world you have Kuvira to worry about. In mine you have Fukushu.
Mm.
Be careful. I hope one day we are to meet again.
Yeah, I would love to see you again, guy.
He knows 10,000 things! Nice, good.
I'll seek you out one day. He does one of these.
Yeah, he flies off,
Uh-huh.
and he goes. See, everyone returns. Yong on board to help you. Y is now totally down with you.
Mm-hmm.
Z is still there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Rosa comes up to you, Rojo, and says, "Oh." She like hugs you, and she's like really proud of you. She goes, "You know, you look just like your father.
Oh wow. You mean it?
You don't have to stay here. You
Mm.
do what you must.
Mm.
Please, live your life."
Mm.
Clearly, I must say,
Mhm.
when you were a young boy, it was very difficult to be confident in your ability to take over the tribe once your father had to retire.
Mhm.
But I believe now that you are a worthy man, and I really wish for you to live up to the best of what you deserve. And I don't know if our village is what you need.
Okay. Hmm.
So you say that, and maybe you're talking with her a little bit more. Valva comes up to you, and he offers a cigar that he hasn't lit yet.
No, thank you.
All right, he keeps smoking his. So, what do you say?
What did you say?
Give me a position on
I-
that necklace.
I give you a position. He has to give you the necklace. That's not my decision.
I'll take the position then. I was just trying to mess with you.
Okay.
Okay. And so everyone else does either they sign a contract or they make an agreement. He, however, does blood packs, and he's got a very scarred left hand.
He
Great.
does this
you-
often.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
do you use your shoulder blood?
Is that kind of clotted now?
Yeah. Maybe we'll say you or Y or Nate healed it, but maybe there's still some there. Maybe you still have blood on your hands, and you made a deal with the devil.
Great.
Nice.
Cool. You have somehow gained everybody in there, so good job.
Nice.
Can I still have a cool scar though?
You do have it, cool, yeah. They didn't get to it fast enough to where there's no scar. So cool. So yeah, you've got the cool shoulder scar, and everyone now is just happy to see everyone back.
Mhm.
Vava has excitement for getting another big deal closed in.
Mhm.
He buys everybody drinks. Do you guys do anything? Oh gosh, hold on. There's a party now, basically. Everyone's having drinks in the city.
Mhm.
Do you guys do anything now to celebrate, or do you discuss anything after having done all that now?
Go ahead.
I guess I go to the square looking at that ice thing, and someone's like, "Here's a drink," and I'm like, "You know what? I don't drink right now. Just water, please."
Nice. Cool.
So I take that for myself.
They get you water.
Yeah.
Cool. What about you, Maylin?
Definitely not drinking because she's got a save face. So she's just now strengthening her connections with the other leaders, just talking with them.
Talking with them?
Not necessarily about anything important, just chit-chatting. And if they want to talk about something important, then she'll talk about them with them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nate walks up with you,
Mhm.
and just says I know. I keep looking at it too.
Yeah.
The statue. Or the
Pretty,
ice.
pretty cool, huh? He makes that joke.
Nate smile. No, I'm just kidding. It's gone. No. No. They think it's they first they're just and then they just start laughing so hard that they start crying because they're just Today's been a really long day.
It has, yeah.
That was a fun way to end the day. Thank you for that joke.
Yeah, you're welcome, me too. How you feeling? Going on these adventures and whatnot.
Ready for this war to be over.
Yeah, me too. And I feel like we're coming up close. If I were to put it in episodes, I'd say we're like 4 away.
Yeah. Hopefully, there's no more filler in between that. Jeez, that would be annoying.
But yeah, I feel like we're close. But yeah, you're doing a good job. You're keeping us alive. You're doing the Avatar's work out there.
Mm-hmm. I like how that moment ended perfectly there. You see, the music came back in. Sulu comes up to Maylin and basically says, like, so, how's it feel?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're pretty much a queen now, aren't you? I mean, I know not technically, but, like, you're acting like one.
I guess. Not what I expected in life, but
Yeah.
I'll try to do my best.
And he like sits down next to you, maybe, or are you sitting or standing somewhere? He either leans against the wall.
No, she's definitely sitting. She's got 4 key left. She's tired.
Yeah. He sits next to you and he says, I know the feeling, I think. When I was born, pretty much as far back as I can remember, I was kind of treated special. And for a while there, I really thought I was supposed to be like, the Avatar. And finding out that you're not what you thought you were really sucks. It's kind of exciting, but it also, it's not good, So, he just kind of cheers and says, like, to unexpected turns, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unexpected turns.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of those.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Do you say anything else to anybody else you go around and...
No, she's really tired. Like, if anybody else comes up to her, she'll talk with them, but she's just kind of watching, seeing what everybody does.
Yeah, I gotcha. What about you, Rojo?
I guess he just goes up to Zulu and he's like, Zulu, I just want you to really take care of that necklace. I know to you it's just a spirit thing, but it's very important. Important that the right hands are, are in charge of it.
I will.
Okay.
Thank
Promise
you.
won't give it away.
I won't.
Okay.
I promise.
Thank you.
Yeah. So he asks you, so what's your choice, man?
Huh? What? Oh, my choice? I don't know.
You staying with us? Are you staying here? Are you going back to Republic City?
My mother said that I'm good to go, but after seeing her take those blows, maybe they do need someone else to stay.
Is that what you want, man?
You know what? Maybe, yeah. This is my place, and I would like to have it flourish. If you look at the people, they're not doing too well.
I'll miss you, man.
I'll miss you too.
And he starts crying and he gives you a big hug.
I'm just like, I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Plus, I'll still be, giving the good fight down here. You give him hell wherever you're at, Zulu.
I will.
And then I won't give it to him. Give it to Malin.
You there? Fun to Malin?
Yeah.
So, Malin, as long as you have that thing on, you now have what is your durability at again? 2. Your durability +2 durability turns into +8. That's just on as long as you have that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, you have really, your skin feels a little bit more firmer than it does before, and you feel just the heat isn't really bothering you as much as it was before. That's if you're wearing it. If not, it's just, if it's just on you but it's not around you, that's kind of what it does, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, my question is, I don't have to do anything with it other than have the defense, or if I just have it on, does that?
So you have to, if you're talking about the immortality thing.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Malin
comes at a
doesn't
cost, and
want
you
that.
have to activate that as
Okay.
it works. So
That's-
it's not automatic.
Just
yeah.
wanted to make sure because Malin does not want that. Immortality's overrated.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I made it clear. The guy wearing it was the king of the sea people. I said that right?
I figured.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he was. Yeah. Anyways. So yeah. Yeah. You're not.
No,
gonna
you
be
did
like,
say that.
I did. Okay.
Yeah, Owl guy said that.
Yes, okay,
Was he
cool.
like an avatar?
If we ever do the session where you guys play in the ancient past, you'll find out. So, if not, you guys will just get like a lore dump or something. I don't know. So, I mean, you're basically already got a big lore dump on that one. So, cool. Well, he says, well, why don't you go tell your queen that you're gonna be leaving them behind?
Well, yeah, I guess I was. Do I tell her now or like?
You can, yeah, if you want
Are
to.
they about to leave right now or something?
No, not necessarily. You guys did book a place for the night, so
Okay, cool.
yeah.
I guess I walk up to him like, here's my thing, and I'll see you in the morning.
Thanks. Okay.
Cool. Okay. Well, it's the next day then. I just think, or is there anything you do before you?
No, she
Okay.
like going to bed, knocked out.
Yeah, I bet.
That I think that is the most key I've ever used in a single session.
I had to do so much thinking. I was like, okay, how do I balance an entire session around just Earthbenders? That was kind of funny. And then I kind of wish we had just brought Zulu, just so we could have been like, all right, 3 Earthbenders. Hope there's no healing needed.
Yeah.
So okay, cool. Well, it's the next day, and you guys are all getting out, and some of the people are already leaving. What was it? Yeah. So, or actually, before they leave, they wanted to discuss one last thing, which is how you want help. So either are we going to secede from the Earth Empire? Are we going to do a coup and attack Kuvira? What's the plan? And I'm saying this in mind because you guys, you're assuming things go well. Your very next session is you are infiltrating Boss Sensei to either take care of, I know half of us still want to kill, the other half want to rescue Avatar, so whatever goes on with that. Do something with the Avatar.
And kill Kuvira.
Or and get Shiva, actually.
Shiva.
So, because Kuvira is not going to be there from what you until you got was. So that's your next session, is to do that. One of those two things, hopefully one or both, and not fail both. Do that. And then after that, it is Kiryu, then Fukushu, then taking down Kuvira, who's at the... Because I think you guys can see it right here. This spot right here, in the center ring, this lake, that's Lake Laogai. Underneath that is where all of this stuff is going to go down, and she's in the center of the inner ring. So that's going to be a whole extra thing of trying to get in there.
Gotcha.
So that's where you can finish it. So how do you guys want, like I said, to secede? Do you want them to help you in some way in the future operations? Do you want them to lead an attack on Kuvira? Because now you've got funding, you've got troops, you've got equipment, transportation. You got a lot of stuff. Oh, and Baba actually comes over there as you're making the meeting before it starts, and he kind of like elbows you a little bit, Malin, and he says, and he gives you like a seal of some sort that is of his people, and he says, find people find my colleagues wherever you go, and you won't have to worry about buying anything anymore.
Oh, wow.
Here's the thing. I was just trying to push you a little bit because I just like having a good king or queen in charge, you know? I like it when they just tell people what to do. And they're really strong. Kuvira, though, she's just fucking an idiot. She's bad for business, so it's a love-hate relationship. So do your best to not have me repeating this in another 20 years, and we'll be golden. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Alright. And he very like just nonchalantly pats you on the back and leaves, like on the shoulder, maybe on your scarred shoulder, and then goes back to his chair. He leaves to go back to his chair at the thing. So they're asking, what do you want to do, Mrs. Queen?
Should we try to do a coup when she's not there, so it makes us easier, so we can infiltrate? in the story sheet.
I should also point out, Kiryu and Fukushu, as far as you know, will not be necessarily anywhere near Ba Sensei or anywhere up here in this area. So, you might, if you wanted help on either of these two next session, or the next session and the last one, that might be a good place to get that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is just aid right now. And then we can always come back and discuss something else later. Because now we're buds.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. So just aid for now.
Aid for now, and yeah, aid for now.
Cool. They have really good messenger hawks that they use specifically. So anytime you need help, you can basically just send out letters to and fro. So I guess between sessions we'll figure out what exactly type of way you guys want aid, or like at the beginning of the session you can discuss a way that works out.
Sounds good.
So cool. Well, with that, they're gonna help you guys out, and they all leave and they start making their way there. And now it's just Malin and Ruho. You guys are sitting there. Rosa's waiting by the gates because she doesn't know what your answer is yet. Or did you already tell her before or no?
I don't think I have, but yeah. But I'm like, all right, Malin, I hope you make it back A-okay. And I start to walk away.
You staying here?
Yeah, I'm staying here
All right.
for my peoples.
Good luck. Just know if you need help, you can always talk to us.
Okay, thank you. And then hopefully I'll be able to get all the Wong Desert together for that final battle, whenever that may be.
Whenever that may be.
But yes, thank you.
And hopefully if I do actually become queen of this nation, I would like everybody to be a part of my council, so
cool.
if you would accept.
I would love to be part of the Queen's Council, yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Also tell my people, my two benders, love you.
What were their names again?
Moru and
Uko.
Uko?
Uko, yes.
Uko, yeah.
Moru and Uko.
Yes.
Yeah, Moro and Uko.
Yeah, Moru
and Goro.
Actually, and then can you tell the rest of them? Can you tell Jenny that he's really good at sneaking around? I love his smoke. I wish I would have called. I came up with a nickname for him, Smokey.
A great nickname.
I just never had the guts to say it to his face. And then you're gonna say this to him.
Yes, I'm gonna say this to them.
Okay. And then for Mizu, tell her her inventions are gonna change this world one day. I feel like she might bring water to the Wong Desert one day. And then tell your boy Juju, lighten up, man.
Don't be so depressed. Don't be so traumatized. Lighten up.
Lighten up, yeah. Actually, you can say it that way, or you can just say, "Hey, he loved."
He sure loves killing people. Maybe get a hobby, bro. Get a fucking life.
Inner peace.
Have you tried poetry, Juju?
Yeah, we tried poetry. And then I also have a gift for you, and I take off the thing that I had, and I give it to you. I'm like, it's not really much use here in the Wong Desert.
The grappling thing.
Oh, the grappling
So,
hook.
yeah, on your left hand you've got your cool knives, and on your right hand you've now got the Republic City grappling hook thing.
Dude, I'm sick.
Nice.
Thank you, Ruho.
You're welcome.
It's very
You're welcome,
appreciated.
yeah.
Stay safe.
I will. And then I'm also, am I wearing like my traditional, like, I guess Wong Desert looking thing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Your mom had an outfit ready for you, I guess, so maybe it's not like... Well, I mean, like, what they probably carry extras.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you've got your, like, cool flowing
Yeah.
gray look, and you can maybe, like, you've got the scarf that can, like, wrap around your face with the goggles, too.
I flap it in the wind. I'm like, cool, I'm out of here. I'll see you in a few days, or whenever I see you again.
Yes. Yes. Just stay safe.
Oh, and actually, and then I give you a bat. You know what it is, but I'm like, give this to the boy.
Give this to the boy.
Yeah.
What is it?
Can I tell you? Can you cover your ears? It's his money. It's a $2,000 that he has.
What? Yeah, you can tell her that.
No, because she's not gonna want to give it to the kid. It's a lot of money for a boy.
Oh, is it like in an envelope?
Yeah, it's like an envelope.
Okay, never mind. He gives you an envelope
An
to
envelope,
give to
okay.
Sora.
Yeah, it's just to Sora.
Oh no. Okay, I'll give this to Sora. Thank you.
Nice, yeah.
Cool. Okay.
And then I just walk into the desert. Does my mom say anything when she sees me pull up? Does Fetty Wap play in the background?
She's really excited and very happy to have you back in her life, and she knows that since you've made this choice, the people of Mexico and the people of the Simon Desert are going to be all the better for it.
Nice.
So, that being said, then 7. I'm just kidding.
A sandworm.
You get sniped in the head.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, Sulu and Natu are waiting at the barge. Malin, how are you feeling right now after everything that's transpired?
Very overwhelmed. She doesn't feel like she deserves this level of power and respect. Still, like, she's gotten, like, when she was joking around with the group, she's like, yeah, I'm the queen, this is so much fun. But now she's like, oh wait, I actually might be a queen. So it's actually really sad again. So
yeah. And how do you say this? Do you feel sad that Rojo's leaving the group now, or are you kind of like?
Yeah, she feels sad, but she knows she'll see him again, because like, you know, he's part of the Earth Kingdom, so his area is under her, or will be under her rule if she gets there. So she's not too terribly sad. She just hopes that Kuvira doesn't come this way and, you know, take out everybody. But that's a thought she has for everybody. So
yeah. And you get back on the barge with Zulu, and you both start, you know, bending the sand to move back. And he says the same thing. He goes, you know, at first I was really sad, but I know it's not the last time I'm going to see him. And yeah, you guys go back. You get to the plane, and you get on the plane, and I'll pause right there. As you're going in the opposite direction from Malin on your sand barge with your mother and the 2 other sandbenders, what's kind of your last thoughts as you're going out there? Is because this might be the last. It might be the last time we see Rojo. I don't know. I mean, I imagine he'll probably show up again. A sandworm.
I guess he's just like, it was a grand adventure that I went on. It's a wacky. How many days was it? It was like a few days of you just being with them.
No, it's a little bit longer.
Okay,
I think.
it was
Because
a
like
wacky.
what the Republic City one was like a week, right? And then like, or it was a few days at least, and then
And then the next day.
the next 2 or 3 days was the one with you and Mizu together, and then the island getting attacked, and then it was another like few days of you guys going to the spirit world, and then a day or 2 in the Northern Water Tribe, and then it's been a while, dude.
Okay,
it's been a little while. It's been like we'll say it's roughly been like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that.
It's been a wacky time. But yeah, and I was like, I would love to, but I do have a duty to my people of Mexico. They need.
You went on a journey that took you all the way around the world just to find out that where you ended up was right back home.
Right back home, exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm still thinking about that hammer though. It's still in the back of my mind. Yeah, but I have other things to get to before then. Yeah.
Well, Malin, you get down in the plane, or you get in the plane, and the pilot says, "Where to, ma'am?"
Republic City, I guess. We should report on what we've
It
done.
would have been hilarious if you were like South Pole.
Wait. Is there any possibility we can go to Yai?
We can absolutely take you there, ma'am. Do you want to do that in this session, or do you want to save that for the beginning of next session?
Let's save it.
Save it? Okay. Well, with that, you fly off, and you guys are a lot better off now than you were before you left, so you guys are doing pretty well.
You're in the sky while I'm on the ground. I imagine I look up and I see like what I think is a bird, but it's her plane.
Like if she could see him down there, he's going like for some fucking reason. Like, back in Republic City, Mako sits there as he's looking over the city on top of the police station where you guys had broken in last time, and he looks out. And he has a drink, and he just drops it, not off the building, but just off to the side. And accompanying him to his left is Asami, who says, maybe finally the city can be back to the way it used to be, the way it was supposed to be. And then to Mako's right comes up Bolin. And they look at each other and they both start to say something, and then they don't, and then they just hug. And Mako says, "It's really good to have you back, bro." And he says, Bolin's like, "Yeah, I don't remember why we fought. I don't know what that was about, but I'm really happy to be back here. And I had an idea. I want you guys to hear me out. What if I ran for mayor of Republic City?" And they both kind of like look at each other and they're like, "Well, you'd get my vote." And Bolin says, "Just think of it, Nuktuk, leader of Republic City." And that's what we're gonna need.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so,
Bolin's gonna be mayor.
yeah, maybe. Who knows? We'll have to roll for that. But yeah, you guys like that one? Was that okay?
Yeah, that was super fun.
Yeah.
Great.
I like how I was like, yeah, you guys won't miss much. Anyways, so you guys go to the ancient city.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh well.